Yeah. You're tuned in to the Starting Five podcast. I'm your man, E-Trillionaire. Of course, you can call me Trill for short. And as always, you can hit me up on Instagram and X at E_Trillionaire. And don't forget to, find our podcast wherever you get them. That'll be Apple and Spotify. And don't forget to tap in to the YouTube channel, The Starting Five Podcast. Leave a review, like, comment. You know what to do. And then I'm going to kick it to my left.
Welcome back to the Starting Five Podcast.
Oh, watch the mic.
Mic check.
1 2 1 2.
It's your boy, Jay Supreme. Previously, Hydro3 on IG. Now it's The Starting Five Pod on IG. Or the _Starting Five Podcast on IG. Tap in. Like, comment, share. Leave that thumbs up, thumbs down, man. Let us know how you feeling. Any guests you want us to have on, tap in with us, man. Cavs is coming back. Salute to the guards, man. Tough outing. Dom called it. We'll get to that, Dom. Relax.
I'm not in a hurry.
I'm gonna pass it to my left, man. Season 5, episode 8, man. Episode 8. Let's do it.
What's good, y'all? You can catch me at X, Last of a Dime Breed X on IG. Catch me on Facebook at Dom Daniel. And Battle of Ohio. Went to the Kentucky Wildcats.
I like it, Dom.
Had to hold it down, But you already know we come with fire content only, baby. And unfortunately, I didn't want to be right about the Guardians, but some shit's never changed, man. I'll pass it to my left.
Hey, John, we had this nigga watching the game and discuss. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
And we it's later on down the road. But you already know what it is, man. Jonathan Sickle Hardy on the book. At SuperJohn on X and Instagram.
Yep.
Hit my line. I got time.
Always.
I got time.
So you got ad-lib.
And shout out to our man, Justo back again.
He will be back again soon, man.
Yeah, you can't be with us this evening, so we'll take the Grammy, of course, on Justo's behalf. Fumble.
Always.
But I guess we'll go ahead and start with the $235 million elephant in the room.
Elephant.
And that'd be
hell of a way to start the episode.
Cleveland quarterback Deshaun Watson. I don't get into the politics of the money. You get paid what you worth, and obviously that's what he was worth at that time. So that's what he got paid. However, 3 years later, the situation has hit another bump in the road, so to speak, with the Achilles tear this past Sunday against the Bengals.
Yikes.
Obviously, things were not already going well for the Browns at that point. They were 1-5, now they're 1-6, and the wheels had already begun to spin really since he walked through the door with this particular fan base and media, and so he never really, I say, quote unquote, got a chance because of the egregious acts that he allegedly did, and for some reason or another. Many fan bases, well, this particular fan base, many people in the fan base, I should say, didn't believe in a second chance. So it was what it was on that. So now, here they are facing a tumultuous season, this franchise, and the franchise quarterback is out for no telling how long. And if he'll ever play again for the Browns is another question that's been coming out. And people cheering when he got rolled off in a cart. I mean, it's so many layers to unpack with this story. We're not even gonna call this the fast break. We're just gonna talk about it.
I got something.
And so, like, I feel for him because I ruptured my Achilles. I'm not a athlete of that regard.
At what time?
But I tore my Achilles.
Yeah. And
so
it's not nothing to play with.
And so if you cheering that, I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but forget you.
No, man, let that shit ride today, man. Let's let that shit ride today, dog. We ain't doing no holding back.
And then it was, for me in that point in time in my life, there was a little bit of isolation because I couldn't do much.
Yeah.
I was in a walking boot forever. And so I know what he about to go through. So you cheering, whether it was one person or 10 persons, that's unacceptable as a human being. And the football is the football. If you're not satisfied with the football play, I get that. You know what I'm saying? But to say that, damn, you don't give a fucking somebody just tore their Achilles, come on, man.
Yeah, that's shameless,
Disgusting.
man. Shameless, man. I'm ashamed.
Like you don't care. All right, cool. I know it's not your life, and that may not be your concern, but that's like you gotta have some. Damn, that sucks for that person, really, because the rehab is about to be insane for him.
Yeah.
And that's if he decides to even play football again. Like, there's so many layers to unpack.
And no one wants to go on the football field and not perform to their potential. So you deal with that. You deal with a rough season. You dealing with decay. It's like it's been piled on for him. Like, don't nobody got no empathy.
Nah, I don't.
And it ain't like he ain't going there and trying. And you see his teammates still got his back through it all. So it's like, it ain't like he out there and he just, I got this $230 million. I'm just cool. He's still putting the work in and grinding. Granted, he not who he used to be. It is what it is. That's life. You know what I mean? But that shit was just terrible, man. I got a lot to say on that, but I'm gonna let y'all get into it, man. I'll finish off.
I feel bad for him at the end of the day because we don't know what happened in Houston. We know their ownership is very racist, and he was trying to get out of it. And of course, we don't know for the alleged things that he did, as far as all the allegations that came out. But he's, in my eyes, everybody is always innocent until proven guilty. I done seen time and time again so many black men names get smeared all over the place, and next thing you know, he was never found guilty of anything he did. It's just people got emotional and smeared another black man's name. So,
and then once they, not to cut you off though real quick, but to interject, once their name is cleared, there's no restitution for it at all. It's just move on. My career had been ruined. I done lost money and all that. Now we just move on. And I just got fucked, you know what I mean, in the past because of allegations. Like,
exactly.
There's no restitution when it comes to that.
And I hate it. And I just hate seeing him going through that because, like EB said, it just piled on after piled on. People hate it when he got that guaranteed contract. And as somebody that grew up in Cleveland, understanding what the Browns franchise went through, they did what they had to do to try to get a franchise quarterback. So it's like, I can't blame them for doing that. And at that time, he was coming off one of his best seasons of his career. Even though he wasn't winning, even though the team wasn't that good, he still was playing at an elite level at the quarterback. So they did what they had to do. And I think that ownership in Houston sabotaged him, smeared his name so that way nobody. Before all of that, he was one of the most likable guys. He was coming out of college. Everybody thought he was the next one up. Everybody thought he was going to be the first one to get a Super Bowl over the next group.
Top quarterbacks.
The next group of quarterbacks that was coming out, and just seeing from going from that, going all the way from here, it's like it's. I feel sad for him because I can see the pain in his eyes when he was leaving on that cart. As you hear the fans cheering that he just went through this, another lost season for him, and it's like his career could be over with, man. It's like you would think that the people that had his back once upon a time when he came here, and then they let the football side get in the way of the human side. And they let that get in the way of that, and it's like they don't know. Like that's a residual effect of, wow, y'all would do that to your own quarterback. Imagine other people that want to come there that try to lift that team up. They could be looking at other players to be looking at like, no, I don't even want to go to a place like that if y'all gonna treat one of your own like that. So I just at the end of the day, I feel sorry for him, man, because
he put his life on the line. And to that point, Jameis said that like. When it's my turn, I don't want to be treated like that if shit don't go how it go. You know what I mean? And I feel like that type of energy is why this team is cursed. It's not just some airy-fairy shit. Like, this fan base is sick. It's a sick fan base to be a part of it. And a lot of times, the fan that I am of the Browns, you always got to defend yourself for, you know what I mean?
For the rest of
the rest of them. And that shit gets exhausting.
And John, I know you're on the table, man. I just want this is what you said, you know, about.
Yeah, we got Dom said a lot. We got to unpack that.
Well, yeah, because like, you know, what I think it was James Winston that said that, you know, you put your it was a media member here. The arrogance that came through, and I love his show. I call his show all the time. I don't think I ever will again, because the arrogance that permeated from the airways, it blew me. You do.
It's like
didn't fucking his name leaves me right there. Luck, Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Did he quit football because he had a life-threatening injury?
He did.
So you do put your life on the line.
Peyton Manning almost
Peyton Manning,
had to get fucking infusion surgery on his neck.
stop.
It was never the same.
Yes, it's football. Yes, it's a game.
Tua.
Tua. Yes, you do put your life on the line.
Michael
The
Irvin.
arrogance.
We can go down the list.
Look, anybody see Alex Smith's leg on that commercial?
Joe
Son,
Theismann,
Robert Griffin.
never been the same since.
that is life-threatening.
One injury can change
I'm
it
not
all
gonna
for
put
you.
this man's name out there because he's a popular man in town, but like, come on, bro.
And like, it kills me when people get a rise off seeing someone else's downfall. Like, to kick a man while he's down,
So easy.
and not just a regular,
Show the character. of you.
Says more about you.
A
than that.
trying man, a man is busting his ass day in and day out, and the shit just not going his way, but he still show up to work and get it done to praise and cheer on his downfall. Like, man, I don't want to be a part of no shit like
Yeah,
that.
because you
That shit's sick.
didn't like the play on the field, or because of what you heard allegedly happened.
And a lot of he got blamed for a lot of this when his offensive line is not the same. He's taking the most hits. He got sacked the most throughout the league. And he's still out there trying to throw the ball.
He was on pace to break the record this year.
And it's crazy. Like, I just don't understand
And
it.
that's not a record niggas ain't
You ain't
trying to
trying to be proud of that.
Oh,
My bad,
So-
James.
go ahead, John.
to y'all point about EB's point and Dom's about the y'all booing them on the cart, and I heard a lot of people on the radio shows, people I talked to at work, and throughout the day, a lot of people were saying that they weren't booing the football player, they were booing the man because of the allegations, and I was like, wait, hold on. Y'all damn near threw a parade when he got signed here, when he got traded here. And last time I checked, every time he scored and started doing this rock star shit, everybody in the stadium was cheering.
Loving that shit.
Definitely.
So if you didn't like that man, the person, that should have been from day one. You should have been boycotting the team. I should have been hearing this from day one, not we about to go to the Super Bowl.
Stadium should have been empty.
You see what I'm saying? I shouldn't have heard Super Bowl talk. I should have been like, why are the Browns signing this human? He's a bad person. I should have been hearing that. Don't wait till the motherfucker blow his motherfucking foot up and now, we don't like him as a person. Where the fuck that just come from?
Exactly.
Straight contradiction, man.
But what you saying, John, that you know what that tells me about this fan base? Emotionally unstable. They just all over the place. No matter who it is.
It was a very intelligent man that had called a show yesterday, and shout out to him, I forget his name. But he said everything that left with Art Modell and the Cleveland Browns, he said all that shit should have went down to Baltimore. All the records, the colors, everything. And when they came back, they should have been somebody totally different. Like, why associate yourself with pretty much losing?
Yeah.
You want to rebuild that again? Let's rebuild on this same plot of land that we lost at since the 60s. I mean, it might have some years in the 80s. Excuse me. If you out there listening, the 80s were good. The bright sight years were,
It wasn't this bad.
Cardiac kids. It wasn't all 16 bad, and it wasn't this bad.
It wasn't this bad.
No, this is
It was y'all couldn't get over the hump.
Right.
Like Cowboys.
Right now.
Yeah.
It wasn't the fucking Jags and
Yeah.
wearing
Bottom
fucking
tier, yeah, bags
over your fucking head.
The Saints,
Detroit
the Aints.
type shit.
Remember the Aints?
Yeah.
It ain't been good though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Now it's been like that, but back then it wasn't. We can't get over the fucking hump.
Yeah, you can't, and so it's tragic in some regard, right? And so like I never heard anybody even make that point before, and I kind of liked it, really, because if you think about what he just said, this fan base is just like, it's so tainted, it's jaded because of the losing.
Yeah.
And I've never been a bitter Browns fan. They ain't never been me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I will challenge the decisions that they make, and I may question the players that may arrive here, but I ain't never been a bitter fan. Because y'all wanted Johnny Manziel, and you wanted to give him a chance, no problem. he was a train wreck
Coming in.
here.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, in some regard, was partly a train wreck when he arrived. Very brash.
Frat boyish.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Josh Gordon really ain't do nothing wrong, but we wanted to give him chance after chance. And you know, he there was some betrayal in what he did, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
So it's been many players that have come in this franchise that may have had some off the field issues once upon a time. We adore Kareem Hunt. And I ain't trying to bring up people past issues, but I want to make relevance to the point that he ain't the only one that been here and played here that has some off the field troubles. And the negativity that he received, while I'm not caping for Deshaun Watson. But if you just heard what I heard for the past 3 years here, it's unbelievable.
Are you just trying to keep it 100 like others won't?
Unbelievable. And so
It was just that was nasty work, man.
Yeah, that shit, I was sick. I was watching the game on my phone while I was at work, so I was just kind of seeing it in and out, but like, I was sick to my stomach seeing that shit.
It was nasty.
And then seeing this nigga shit explode on the
It exploded,
and being an
bro.
athlete and just knowing the mental shit that you go through. Cause y'all know, cause you had the same injury.
same leg too.
When you injure yourself the day of the game, what you go through emotionally, like, damn, my season over, all this hard work, all the things I want to do this year is over with. That's one aspect of it. Now you got the whole problem. Where do I go from here? Am I done playing? When can I get back? Like, all that shit, you don't understand.
Yeah,
that
right.
shit will
They
fuck
hit
you
you,
up
man.
mentally.
They hit you.
You know what I mean? No matter how much money you make, how much clout you got, no matter how much revere you got, that shit will fuck you up mentally.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot of shit to go through. And them fans, like, they don't
Yeah.
deal with that type of shit. They don't know what that shit feel like.
And while you sitting there recovering, because he's about to go through a 12 to 15 month ordeal, he ain't much he can do. I mean, he gonna be able to do some stuff, but like just the process, like how do I get back to where I was? Like where I was. Like he gotta grapple with the fact that he ain't who he already was.
Yeah.
Now can he be who he? Everything was so limited, and I'm so upset with this bullshit with Kevin Stefanski and these offensive linemen. Nobody really made their case on the offensive side of the football. If you're dead last in everything, that's not only on the quarterback.
That's on everybody.
Everybody that on that
Coach
offense,
on down.
all 11 men that play offense, there are questions.
Down, yeah.
Do you see all this film on Chadwick Wheels?
When the shit
Boy.
look that bad, it's everybody, bro.
That was wild. That was wild.
He raised his hand like what to do.
That was wild.
Nigga, put Conklin at the left tackle and put Derwin James back in. DeJuan James. I don't know why I was gonna say Dirt. Yeah,
DeJuan Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just don't understand. Like how do you go out there and you start that man? There's no accountability on this football team. And all he can always say is, "Oh, I gotta go get the film. Oh, we gotta be better. I gotta do better." But then do it, nigga.
Ain't go Kevin. Nigga.
Okay, good. We passed the 5-minute mark, so we can go off. Cussing can go
I'm
off.
sorry. I'm not.
No, I was just thinking about the YouTube monetary.
I'm sorry,
first 5 minutes, they don't like the cussing. So we passed the 5-minute mark. So you're gonna let it go. Let the clip out.
I mean, I can see. And I'm gonna end it here, fellas. Like for me, anyway. I can see if right now we was maybe 500. But this shows total regression on what we ever did last year.
Yeah.
So remember, first season here we won, went to the playoffs. Next season, squat. Third season,
not
squat, but we was in the hunt. We was in the hunt.
Like
The third year we was in the hunt, and then you watch the relationship, dwindle with Baker Mayfield.
yeah.
Oh, we need an adult in the rooms. What he said to that quarterback. Well, Baker's fine down there in Tampa Bay. He done figured it out. So who was really the kid?
It took a minute. I mean, I don't think it would have worked either way it go. So I ain't even gonna get into that. I'm tired of talking about the Baker shit. I'm tired of Browns fans that bring that shit up and compare it like that shit's over and done with. Baker went to Carolina, didn't work. Went to the Rams, didn't work, and he fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it took a bit.
And maybe that'll happen for Deshaun. Who knows? So I'm done talking about that shit. But at the end of the day, when you look at since Kevin been here, it's been volatile. When you think about a business, you want consistency. That's why we got rid of Baker, because he will have a good rookie year, then a down year, then a good year, then a down year. You can't bank on that when you're trying to be a good, consistent, winning team. So that's why you make a move to get a Deshaun. But it's like something got to shake, man, because this volatility, niggas is gonna start losing their job because everybody done got paid.
Yeah.
Everybody done got paid. We got one of the highest paid offensive rosters, and we got the worst offense in the fucking league. Andrew Berry, what's up with that? Kev, what's up with that? And I'm not saying I want either one of them to lose their job because at the end of the day it's just 1 year, but y'all niggas got to get a handle on this shit.
It's time for some questions to be answered.
Y'all got to get a handle on this shit, man, because it's bigger than just Deshaun Watson.
Way bigger than just
Go ahead, John.
I don't know if it pertains. It probably. I mean, we could talk about it during the recap. I'll save it for the recap.
Okay.
I'll save it for the recap.
All right, so I just got 2 more things to say, and we can move on. Number one, the shit that I seen and the way the fans act and the booing and shit like that, like I'm at the point where I don't even want to be associated as a Browns fan. Like the Browns is my number 1 team, always will be. I'm always gonna support the Browns, but I don't want to be grouped in with these fucking Browns fans because
Hell no.
it's just been, it's too much, man. I done seen too much being a Browns fan. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. These people are fucking idiots. They don't get it. Don't group me in with them. Like I'm a Browns, support the Browns, but anything Browns fans niggas is saying on the internet and doing, I don't want to be associated with that shit. That shit was discussion. That was the last straw for me. I'm not fucking with that shit. And then as far as the Deshaun Watson situation, this is my stand on the trade. Obviously people gonna say it was the worst trade in history and the worst contract and all that, whatever, blah, 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 whatever. This is my stance on this shit. He earned that $230 million based off what he did in Houston. Like Dom said, Browns needed a quarterback desperately, so they had to put up or shut up, or he was going to be in Carolina or Atlanta or New Orleans. So we did what we had to do to improve our situation at quarterback. Not mad at nobody. Not mad at Andrew, Kev, Jimmy Haslam, Deshaun, none of that. We did what we were supposed to do.
Don't forget about D.
At the end of the day, yeah, D Haslam too. Shout out to her. At the end of the day, this shit didn't work out. That's life. You move on. It didn't work out. But I'm not mad at nobody. We made the right decision.
Yeah, I ain't mad at
As a Browns fan, I'm used to shit not fucking working out. All right, scrap it. Let's figure out what the next plan is. Because everybody's talking about, oh, we should fire Sale and get rid of everybody, trade Myles Garrett.
Oh, yeah.
No, bruh. We still have culture. We still have good core players. I still believe in Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry. I just feel like things need to shake up a little bit and move into a different direction. We still got core players on both sides of the ball to be a good team. We just put all our chips in on this, and it didn't work out. So now it's time to pivot. So I'm cool with having a character building year to come back and bounce back next year, but I'm not with the rebuild shit. Like I'm not trying to hear that shit. So
yeah, that's stupid.
I'm gonna land my plane on that, and we can move on to the next topic.
I just want to say, man, little bro welcome me over open arms, man. You can always come fuck with us.
Hey, you know we always love little bro, man. John got a little brother. You know what I mean? We always love little bro. It's always love for little bro.
Come holler with little bro, man.
But Big Bro gonna do what he do, you know what I mean, when he do it. He just didn't do it this weekend.
I'm not sure if I'm ready for such a change.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, so we're going to get started with the fast break segment, news and notes around the sports landscape.
Shout out to Nick Chubb, man. I gotta salute Nick Chubb.
So before we go any further, shout out to the Cleveland Guardians, for an amazing year. I mean, ALCS competition.
The guards.
And I just think, and the reason why I'm not really upset about it is like,
if we
I would have been stoked.
Why
right?
are you not upset?
Because it's like, number one, I didn't expect them to be there. Like that was like a magic carpet ride for real.
Was.
You know what I'm saying?
2 EB before. Look who's on that team that beat us, and look what they had to do to beat us. The 3 of them had to have historical fucking series to beat us.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And let's say we do beat them. That's an all-time upset. It wasn't like it's even match, all can go either way. Just like you were saying, they ain't gonna beat them niggas, and we didn't. You know what I mean? Now I'm not holding off, but I'm not disappointed because when you look at this team, it's a young team.
Very.
This team coming back next year.
Yeah.
Good pitching, good bats.
And you didn't have
We'll be back.
Like imagine if the 3 of those power hitters, if If they had a healthy Shane Bieber,
Right.
then they had to go get Shane, somebody that just hurls and don't give a damn who you are. And then you get some later innings with Clase. Then them hitters they think a little bit differently because now they have facing all your aces. Because Shane gonna give you 6-7 innings.
No.
And we had nobody in our starting rotation other than I think Tanner Bybee in Game 4 that gave us beyond 5 innings from the starting pitching standpoint. So
the fact that they only finished almost 2 games behind the Yankees during the regular season doesn't mean anything.
I didn't expect that, bro.
Dom, if you go look at the payroll, we're literally playing with a farm team.
When Shane Bieber got hurt and Tristan McKenzie was done for the year, I thought there's no way they gonna win. But they kept on
There were
doing
2
it.
aces, 2 best pitchers. Gone.
And baseball is different from like football or basketball, like roster wise.
So
Like,
what?
you get enough all-stars and bats and things like that. That shit makes a big difference. Having that big bankroll. That's why the Yankees are who they are.
They roll out. Their 4 best hitters roll out all. They bat right after each other.
Nigga, that lineup
It's fucking insane.
3, 4, 5.
devastating.
That's why they call them the Bronx Bombers.
Y'all got a point though, because I was watching. I'm like, they just
You go Soto to Judge to
Right.
Stanton
I'm like,
to fucking the first baseman. I can't remember his name. He played for the fucking Cubs that beat us in 16.
Stan.
No, not Stanton. I can't remember his fucking name. Anthony Rizzo.
Rizzo. But also, Dom.
All of them are fucking home run hitters. Like, Big time.
Granted, we won 1 game out of the series, but if you watch all the games, nigga, we was banging with these
It was in them.
niggas.
And they beat themselves.
Even when we had
1 and 2.
our backs against the walls and we fucked up, we still clawed and fought back. Like this is
never
this
over.
is a team that's gonna be a force to be reckoned with in the future.
we
Not in
are,
the
man.
future, but like for years
now.
to come. Yeah.
Only if we don't do what we usually do.
Just trade away our talent and then start over again and then farm and then we raise
Our
guys
farm
back
system
up.
is
It's elite. It's the best of the best.
Yeah.
It's the best of the best.
That's why
Doing it. We've literally been in this cycle since I was a kid.
if they
But
would
eventually you gotta fucking cash in with this shit and keep some
Management,
niggas.
bro.
if
Management.
they would have, threw their chips in at the trade deadline with their top prospects, they would have got way better pitchers.
Yeah.
But they just didn't do it. That's how much they believe in these players.
And to beat a team like
And they
the
okay
Yankees,
with them, and they okay with some of them not actually working
to beat
out
a
too.
team like the Yankees, and who's the team we lost to in the World Series? Was it the
That
Cubs?
was the
Cubs in 16, yeah.
Them niggas had bats galore. You gotta have pitching
Gotta
against
have
teams like that. They got
they made a
firepower.
move at the trade deadline to go get an ace.
Yeah.
And he was the one that closed us out in Game 7. So
But I mean,
we don't make big moves.
We don't.
all in all, Don was
We
right.
build through the draft, build through our farm system, and then once they become great, don't want to pay nobody,
They go to New York and LA.
and
To the
then go win
Mets,
World
Yankees.
Series or Boston
Yeah.
shit,
or St. Louis
shit tragic, man.
Yeah.
or Houston.
But I will say this, John, getting rid of what's Smiley? What's Smiley?
Lindor.
Oh, Lindor.
Lindor
Frankie.
and keeping Ramirez was the right decision.
Well, that's all on J Ram, man, because he
That was the right decision.
J. Ray could have left too.
left
Yeah,
the bag,
but he
left
wanted
the
to
bag
be
on
here.
the table.
He wanted to be
He
here.
could have left too.
He left another $100 million on the table.
He wanted to be here.
At least $100 million. He can settle for 140. He could have got 240, 250. Easy.
Somebody, yeah.
What did he hit? 39 home runs
He
this
wanted
year?
to
something
be
like
here,
No,
Don.
he had-
That
he was
means
40, he had 41 home
That's
runs.
where it started, bro. That's all where it started, bro.
All right, so go guards.
Motherfucking Dolan gotta get off his pocketbook.
Yeah, he gonna have to pay. He made some money this year. Come on, bro.
No, it definitely did. Them games was rocking all season.
Gotta get off your pocketbook. I think we got, if not the lowest, one of the lowest payrolls in the
In the
league.
league, they do. So call it history, call it luck, call it anything you want. But I know it's finally over. LeBron James and his son finally played in the first NBA game last night. I think the
Legendary shit,
first
man.
time since King Griffey Sr. and Jr.
Yeah.
First time we had a father
See,
son.
they took the picture before the game.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
was raw,
Ronnie ready too,
but
man. Like, maybe not performance-wise, but I'm saying mentally it's not too big for him. Like, he mature enough to... He out there, man.
I don't know, bro. I don't see.
He don't seem rattled, man.
I don't see it. He don't seem rattled, but he don't seem like he wanted either. It's like he just.
That's his demeanor.
He's a little too nonchalant out there.
That's his demeanor, though, man. He's not a fiery kid. He an even kill.
Nah, you don't have to be fiery, but when you got the ball in your hands, do something with it. He's too passive. He's too. Oh, I got it. Oh, here you go. I go stand in the corner. Like, no. You will not survive in this league if you continue to do that, no matter whose son you are. You will be lost in the G League, and you'll be out of the league in 2 to 3 years doing shit like that. You got to put the ball in the hole, bro. That's the whole name of this game is getting buckets. And if you're not setting niggas up to get buckets or getting buckets yourself, or even being a lockdown defender, you out of here. If it's still being a lockdown defender, we need you to knock down some threes. But it's like, I don't see the aggressiveness. Like I just said before, man, he done had all the top-notch resources all his life to be a motherfucking problem. And he just seemed like he would rather be at the house playing Call of Duty than being out on the court. And I don't like it.
Now, John, I hate to pull this card because I know we didn't got past this. And everybody is back on the DG train. But you have those sentiments for an 18-year-old kid who was just in high school, who played 1 year at USC to come out and be that fucking aggressive. And you got somebody like DG that was a superstar in college.
I want you to
and was an all-star in the NBA, but you don't say that same shit about DG. What the fuck is up with that?
Why don't I?
Hey,
What is up with that?
I need to get the bug out my vehicle.
Man.
Because I was about to grill his ass.
Why don't I?
You don't! We have video evidence of you over there caping for DG. Day after day after pod after pod. And the same shit you just said about Ronnie is the same shit we used to say to you about DG. And you cape for him all season.
We've seen DG do it. We haven't seen Bronny do it.
Okay, cool. But to Ha's point, this is his rookie year. DG was an all-star. And started doing it.
And Donnie Mitchell came to the squad and he got to figure this shit out.
No. And Bronny is playing one of the greatest basketball players to ever live.
Facts.
And also a top 10 talent on his
Before
team.
that, he was at USC still doing the same shit. I don't want to hear it, bro.
First of all,
I don't want to hear it.
First of all, this is why I said he should have stayed in school, because I think last year he just wanted to see if he could run. Let's not forget the nigga went in cardiac arrest before the season started.
I agree. You're right. You're right about that.
And down to your point, you seen what he did in college. So why have those expectations his rookie year in the NBA? Get it? He's young. He plays for the most prestigious NBA team with the most prestigious NBA player ever. Give him some time, bruh.
He gonna,
a nigga like that not just gonna come out there and be ball hog and thinking he Kobe. He gonna try to just not fuck up. And not saying like just try to make the right play. All right, let me get it to D-Lo. Let him facilitate and let me play a little defense, get a little layup here, and then ease my way into it. He not gonna come in hooping.
That's cool and all. I'm not trying to grill him. I just want to see a little aggressiveness. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Don't bring no motherfucking DG into this. I just want to see a little more aggression. I don't want to hear that shit.
Bro, we were saying that same thing about DG.
We will say that shit for State of the Cavs. I don't want to hear that shit right now.
You was caping.
I just want to see my nigga be a little aggressive. That's all.
You was caping. You had the DG Superman shirt on all season. And to your point, and like we said, we've seen DG do that. So where the fuck is it now? Donnie being here shouldn't change that.
Okay, he will. He gonna get it together, bro. He'll get it together.
You should.
And y'all doing all this off 1 year. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all doing all this shit off one bad year. I don't want to hear that shit.
It was 2.
It was 1.
Let's say it was 1. I gotta hold you accountable for what I'm seeing.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not. I don't love you.
That's fine, but y'all was ready to trade this nigga. So I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all was ready to sit him packing. Y'all gave him his.
The end of last year.
Y'all gave him his.
It was looking dicey.
Ship him out of town.
And EB came in here before the season started.
Y'all wanted to ship him out of
town. Am I wrong or am I right, EB? You came in here before the season started last year and said, "I hope DG don't start the season the way he ended it. I want him to see DG be a little more aggressive." aggressive.
And
what did he do all year?
And just like Cleveland,
Nothing.
fans, your nigga got emotional and wanted to trade a nigga away.
Nothing.
Besides letting a nigga go through his growing pains and get himself back together. Don't want to hear the shit. I don't.
It take 3 years to do that?
I don't.
It take 3 years to do that?
No, it don't.
Wait, I don't.
This is year 3, dog.
This the year. This the year. This the
I just
year.
asked you, do it take 3 years?
This the
You said
year.
no. This year 3.
This the year.
So obviously,
Season
it
just
take
started.
3 years.
Season just started. This the year. And it only been 1.5 years. I want to hear that.
All right, hold on. You guys let me.
Well, I was going to just say the only reason why I had brought
Donnie been here
that
for
up
2 years.
about trading him,
Him.
and from my perspective was
Him.
only because I felt like they could have acquired something of need for him. That's the only reason why I brought it up. Because I was enamored by how Mitchell played point guard, and I was cool with that. So I was thinking like we can make some addition here and there, boom, boom, boom. I like Darius Garland. I just want that man to play aggressive, go downhill, like I was used to him doing. And so when I didn't see it no more, I questioned it.
You've been
Right.
an NBA
I had the right to do
You've been
it.
an NBA All-Star. Niggas shouldn't have to sit on the
We're
bench
ready to ship him out.
and talk
Well-
and gas you up in Game 7 of the playoffs.
Well, because
I could have sworn LeBron went through the same shit, and D-Wade had to tell him, "Oh, this your squad. Go handle your business." So if one of the greatest players ever had to go through that same shit, a former All-Star shouldn't be in no problem getting
But hey,
that same
what did
treatment.
Bron do though after that?
He went to handle business.
Okay, so we gotta see DG go do that shit before we start talking.
This the
that shit.
year. This the year. So we can still talk that shit, because this the year.
And I ain't gonna lie, because you been saying this shit a lot lately.
hold on.
Hold on.
we're supposed to be talking about Bron and his son.
No, fuck all that. Real great story. We love it. Good luck to the James gang. All that.
We ain't
Back
get
to
to wrap
this.
it up.
Hold on. We'll wrap it up.
This
Hold on.
State
We'll
of
wrap it
Cavs
up.
type shit right
No,
here.
this is not State of the Cavs. This is Get on Down Mass.
New segment.
Hey, yo.
I'm not. Hey, look,
It always turns out bad for him when they do that. And I always end up
no,
right.
and look, let me say this, John.
Always end up
Because
right.
it's season 5. It's a new NBA season.
You told
for the
us
Cavs.
relax last year about DG, and the nigga didn't have 20 points.
So, no, I want to double down on this shit. Because
I was wrong about that. But also, I think it's also
Hold on.
saying Cavs in 6 against the Knicks, and I told y'all I didn't like the shit I was seeing, and I think the Knicks might get us. And what happened?
Just like you said about the Yankees. So please don't say that this year, John. Down, because
I'm just keeping it real, man.
don't keep it real this year, man. If you feel that feeling, just be like, all right, I ain't gonna keep it too.
I got to.
I'll say it afterwards. Like I was feeling that way, but I ain't say it. But,
I ain't gonna speak it.
but look, let me say this though, because you keep saying it. No, because he keeps saying this shit about y'all wanted to ship DG out last year. Okay, cool. I'ma stand on that. Shit. If this nigga don't ball and be who he's supposed to be this year with this new motion offense and Kenny Atkinson and shooting 10, 12 threes like he's supposed to and getting his bag and the talent we know that he is, he's gone.
Okay. For who?
For whoever.
Oh, for
because
whoever?
if him and DG, if DG and Donnie don't work, who's staying? Who you keeping?
Of course, Donnie said.
Okay, so all I'm saying is I'll double down on that trade shit again this year if I don't see what the fuck I need to see from
Okay.
DG.
All right.
And I'm standing on that shit.
Stand on that shit.
Season 5,
I'ma-
episode 8.
Cause I'm gonna
come
get on
back
your
to this
ass.
shit.
Cause I'm gonna get on your ass.
No, my ass can't get on no game,
Pause.
bruh.
Pause.
Can't get on my ass. nigga.
Pause.
Hey,
So-
yo.
The state of the Cavs was moved up today. So it looks like the NBA is likely to investigate 76ers as Joel Embiid begins the season on
Man.
the bench with another injury. So I guess the
Here we go with
league,
this
the
shit,
league is
dog.
upset
Should've
because
been investigated.
Joel keeps missing nationally televised game. There was a him versus Giannis potential matchup tonight. I know the NBA want money for, and one of their stars is not playing. And you know, in addition to that, I heard Richard Jefferson on a pod soliloquy real quick,
Peanut head.
talking about how he regarded his top 5 players, and the dude asked him, Joel Embiid's not your top 5. He said, hell no. And he asked him why. He said, well, first of all, he ain't been out the second round of the playoffs.
Facts.
Number 2, he said he can't stay healthy.
Facts.
And he said number 3, RJ felt like his leadership ain't where it needs to be.
Facts.
So
Hey, let me say something.
I guess the
real quick.
question I want to ask.
Hey, leadership is important, man. Stop thinking that shit not important. Leadership is fucking important.
Oh, no question.
Especially when you a fucking superstar, you the best player on your team.
You gotta
Especially.
you gotta get people to buy in.
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard's another.
If you're not a fucking leader, I don't want you.
And so I know Joel, be hurt, whatnot, but this is like 4 years in a row, probably longer, 5 maybe.
His whole career.
Man, his whole exactly.
You know, he's
his whole
probably
fucking career,
like-
even in college.
Let me hold.
Oh, and fuck
Keep
Nick
going.
Wright.
Go ahead. I just wanted to see how many
Comparing
games he's played
Lamar
in his
Jackson
career.
to fucking Joel Embiid.
Oh wow.
Shit like that don't even deserve a response. Like, just
He just trolling at this point. This nigga.
well, what you be doing, Dom? Just hit the nigga with the.
Yeah, like come on.
Watch out.
How you gonna do that?
The high mark of games played for Joel is 68 in 21-22, with a low mark of 31 in 16-17. And then, by the way, he didn't even play his first 2 years in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember that.
So this was, I was mad the Cavs didn't draft him. Obviously, this would have been a risky pick. I mean, he's a great player, but
I'm good with
he not
In
top
the
5 in some people's estimations. But this investigation is crazy. Like, I ain't never heard the league do this.
I was just about to speak on that. I believe this is the Sixers' fault.
100%.
Y'all
I
let
mean-
him. Y'all let him do whatever he wants.
This is your product.
Y'all let him be lazy. This his laziness comes from you brought. Of course, y'all wanted to trust the process, so you have no vets on the team.
TTP.
He has nobody to look up to be an NBA player. So he just winging the shit. Oh, they gonna let me do whatever the fuck I want? I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I ain't gonna eat right. I'm gonna eat whatever the fuck I want. Show up whenever the fuck I want. I come to fucking training camp out of shape, overweight.
And that's what this all boils down to.
And let me say this too, John. This is something I learned being a coach. And this goes for coaching, being a manager, a leader in any facet. When something happens on the field or behavior-wise, you either coach that shit or you allowed it. But either way, it's on you
Absolutely.
as the leader. You either coached it or you allowed it. And clearly they allowed this shit. And probably coach some of this shit too. So,
It was
like
trust the
John said,
process.
I'm holding the 76ers organization feet to the fire.
So I understand why they getting investigated because
100%.
this is bullshit.
It should have been investigated for the trusted process.
And the
bullshit.
Clippers need to be up next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We on them blue and red teams'
And,
ass.
and just how you just try to like
The Pistons, y'all better watch out, man.
to your point about saying to not eat
JB
right. Like,
better get them right.
Look, I coach middle school basketball, and I absolutely don't want to see nobody even hearing about I eat hot fries. So hot fries, hot Cheeto, hot Dorito, none of that flaming hot shit during the season. And if I find out you ate them, I'm gonna spin your wheels.
Hey, I hate to be this guy, but I'm fasting right now, so I'm in that bag. Man, young black people, we gotta start eating better, man. We got to we gotta stop eating
And that could be
man.
a pod.
Especially athletes, stop. And females, that shit not cute, man. Just get some fucking fruit, man, please.
I hated the.
Get your piece of
my
fruit.
god.
But I ain't gonna get on my soapbox.
But yeah, so but yeah,
Get some fucking fruit. Dom know that fruit.
7:30 in the morning. Why are you walking in here eating flaming hot
at
Cheetos?
7 o'clock in the morning.
With your red fingers.
red. So your inside's red.
And the juice with high fructose corn syrup.
High
And
fructose corn syrup.
And you wonder why you can't focus and learn nothing in class.
Yeah, because you sugar dope.
But
yeah, so the athlete guys.
that's for another podcast.
This is
Definitely
probably
gonna win on
this
that
is
shit.
definitely Joel's fault and definitely the organization 76ers. And I would love to see Kawhi Leonard get investigated too because he don't play at all.
At all. Constantly unavailable.
The crippled claw.
But to your
That's my new name, the crippled claw. I'm pointing that
to
shit.
your point, I was just thinking about it when you said leadership, and I said Kawhi Leonard. You got to think about where he got drafted at. Perfect organization. You got Timmy,
All the leadership in the world you
Tony,
could ever
Manu,
fucking ask for.
Boris Diaw. You got NBA guys down there.
Team full of leaders, full of championship pedigree.
They all leave. We see what occurs.
And I hate to do it because Kyrie, my guy. We seen what happened when Kyrie went to be that leader, and he couldn't do what Bron did because that should take a rare motherfucker. And you gotta learn how to lead. LeBron had to learn how to lead.
Just because you're the best player don't make you a great leader.
Facts.
Then
Because it's easy to lead yourself to be great. When you gotta incorporate others, that's a whole nother ball game.
and then he leaves, goes to Toronto. You got Kyle Lowry there.
Yeah, that's why playing is easier than coaching. I swear, coaching hard, bro.
That's why you already got an established culture up there. You just got to come up here and hoop.
Yep.
Same thing you was doing it down in San Antonio with Timmy and all them. You just got to come up here and hoop. The second he leaves. Now it's your team again. Look at the Clippers. Been a fucking mess since he's been there.
We
All the bathrooms in the world you can never want in the stadium, but it's been a fucking mess.
We can say the same thing about Kevin
Been a
Durant.
shitty mess.
Same thing about
The
KD.
furthest the Clippers got, he was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Paulie took him that far. Where he at?
Say the same thing about Kevin
With the
Durant.
other motherfucker we just talking
with
about.
the other injury riddle.
And I'm gonna
Just
say
not,
like
not being a leader.
can I say this too, Dom?
Either.
I think this is underrated. I can say it now because like the whole Cavs Warrior shit kind of died down. But I think Steph don't get enough credit for the leader that he is.
No, he don't.
Or Draymond. I think Draymond can be a little edgy and shit like that, but they don't get enough credit for the type of leadership they have in that culture in that locker room.
Holding motherfuckers accountable.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
facts.
So
That's big
Clay
facts.
too. I'll throw Clay in there too. But leadership is everything, nigga. If you want to win the ultimate prize, like it takes sacrifice. You can't. It ain't just everybody fucking good in the NBA. Everybody was the best player at that high school, the top nigga in college. So something got to tilt the scales once you get to that highest level.
Once you cross
That's
over.
what these kids got to understand.
Once you cross
And it's
over.
better that you had that mentality now,
Yeah.
so it's not such a shock to your system once you get to that next level.
That's why it's only 450 of them rascals in the NBA.
Yeah, and that's why they shipping niggas out. Next.
Yep.
Next.
Ain't the draft? When's the draft? On the 21st of April? Okay, we'll be there.
June.
Yeah, that month. So, all right. So, another couple of real quick, fast break topics. Looks like.
Did we wrap up the Bronny thing? My fault.
No, we did. I guess it was wrapped up. You said fuck it. Tua is almost ready to return to the field.
Why?
Next year, bruh.
No guardian cap either.
Stupid.
I would definitely hold out as long as I can.
It's no point in coming back this year. For what?
Season's over.
Take this season off. See some specialists. Get a program together to have long. If you really want to play, but trying to come back now,
Yeah, it's no point.
no, bro. It don't
Then
make sense.
Wayne Corbett ended up retiring because he had so many concussions.
Yeah.
And that's just one. We can go down the line. There's plenty of
Yeah,
people.
Troy.
There's plenty of fucking people.
It's a laundry list, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
You know.
They ain't make the movie Concussion for nothing. Like, this shit is real. This shit ain't shit to play with.
So so I wish him the best when he's going back out there, man.
That's smart.
So I want to get.
And let me say this too.
Go ahead.
The league should make it mandatory for niggas who have constant concussions. Like, nigga, you gotta wear that shit.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how effective it is. I'm sure, like, I feel like it'd be better if everybody was wearing them. Not saying that I want that, because I kind of don't. But I feel like people just thinking we wear them and they don't. And then I get feedback from my kids, like, that shit still hurt. Like, that shit don't do nothing. Like, so I don't know. But if you have concussions, like, it should be non-negotiable, bro. You gotta wear that shit.
Yeah, I think the contacts are gonna hurt, but I guess if your brain is not gonna be jarring around as much because the helmet is heavier,
Yeah.
it might give you a little bit more stability.
Some people just not fit to play this game, man.
And then,
And it's just that simple.
then there's that.
That too.
Some people's bodies is just not fit to play this game, man.
So keeping it in football, former Jets coach Robert Saleh will join the Green Bay Packers and Matthew LaFleur in a fluid role.
Okay.
So
They defense already.
so
So
you guys,
The Packers had a big win this week.
yeah, they beat the Texans.
Lamar Jackson quotes that
Sounds
Derrick
like
Henry has a great chance of breaking the record, rushing
Them all
record
white
this
unis
season.
was sweet.
I want to see that.
Them bitches was sweet.
Now I don't like the Ravens. I'm gonna let that be, for how I'm gonna start this. But if he breaks the rushing record, that'd be dope. That's something that the NFL needs. You need a record to be broken.
And at that
that'd be
age,
cool.
too.
Yeah, that'd be a hell of a story.
Because didn't Jamal Lewis or get close? He went over 2,000. He went over 2,000 when he was with y'all.
Yeah, he was.
So that's part of y'all MO, y'all history in a sense.
About 30 something away.
What is 30? What is that close?
Yeah,
I know AP was the closest. AP was like 9 yards away.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I was so
9 or 7. AP was close as
I
fuck.
was so sick when he didn't get it, bro. Cause the nigga, oh my God, he broke a tackle and almost got that bitch, but he just couldn't get loose with his last tackle. I was so sick when he couldn't get it.
Yeah, I ain't, like, trust me, I know. Because
But yeah,
I would almost want to defeat it. When you get that close, you probably never going to get that close again.
Again, bro.
So Eric Dickerson in '84 rushed for 2,105 yards, and Adrian Peterson came close in 2012 with 2,097 yards. Next closest is Jamal Lewis with 2,066. And so Derrick Henry did eclipse 2,000 yards back in 2020 with 2,027. He's on pace to
I think
do it
he
again.
I think he.
Chris Johnson on that list too, ain't he?
Yeah.
Chris Johnson,
Six.
2009 had 2006 as well.
209, yeah. CJ could 2K. That was a hell of
No,
a
he was the
year.
sixth person to do it.
That's
My
my
bad.
thing.
Man, it was special.
So-
Even at East Carolina, he was like him and Javi Best was probably two of my favorite college running backs. Them
Yeah.
niggas used to get
Yeah.
loose.
So if Derrick Henry was to do this,
Obviously Reggie Bush,
it'll
but that
break
goes
a-
without saying.
For sure.
it'll break a 30-year NFL record.
That
So-
record been standing the test of time.
I mean,
boy.
in that style of offense, the way they play ball, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Barring
they-
injury,
they keeping them
You know what I
fresh.
mean?
So
Knock on wood, wherever it is.
this is crazy.
Or not, but
All right, so thoughts on this past Sunday?
I don't never wish no injury. I just don't got no wood to knock on.
This past Sunday, Cleveland Browns
Oh, this
running
is
back
over
Nick
There
Chubb
you go.
made a gallant return from a double torn knee. And so Nick had a touchdown. He had a rushing TD. He also had a few receptions. What y'all think? What's thoughts on Nick Chubb's return? How did he look to you?
I loved it, man. It was special. It was a special moment, man. It's a long time coming. You know, fan favorite, league favorite. Everybody loved the guy. Like to see him come back. He looked confident, ready. He had a touchdown originally before that touchdown got called back.
There wasn't a penalty.
You know, it's been a lot of that this year.
Ain't
so-
procedural penalties on coaching a lot of the times?
Yeah, like I said, you either coached it or you allowed it.
Okay.
I mean,
so
the coaches ain't the ones holding and grabbing on.
Right, but if it's happening week in and week out,
But yeah.
you're not getting on niggas' heels about this shit.
The same
Because
number.
if it was the Patriots and Bill Belichick,
Them niggas is released.
Wait, it's the same number,
they don't play with that. That shit costs you games
The
when
same
you want to be a
player.
winning team.
That's right.
the same position in the field, the same fucking penalty.
And to be honest, as bad as the Browns look, it ain't like we didn't got our ass kicked all 7 games. Like these have been
If it
reasonable
sucks,
games to be able to win still. But when you're getting penalty after penalty and your offense is struggling and your defense is hanging on for dear life, that little shit costs you games. It is what it is. But shout out to Nick Chubb, man. It was beautiful to see him back out on that field, spinning in that end zone. And, you know, hopefully we can ride off some of that energy. J-Mo gonna be starting. And, it's rivalry week. Gotta bring it, man. You can't just, we ain't even halfway through the season, man. You
Let's just
gotta,
go 1-0.
gotta keep showing up.
You
You
know?
get paid for this shit.
That's what I heard.
You just gonna lay down on the floor and get sand kicked in your face all season?
Not me.
Get this shit together, man. Fuck you,
No.
John. Ain't no beaches in Cleveland, nigga. Ain't no sand.
No, seriously.
Yes, it is. Nigga, that's dirt. That's dirt, John. And glass.
I was literally, holding my breath every time he rushed the ball.
Not me. I knew once he
No,
come back, he
I'm
was ready.
trolling. No, I was happy for
I
Nick.
knew he was ready when he
He
came
looked
back. He just that
he looked-
type of pedigree.
he looked fine. I mean, he looked like he can play football.
He was getting packed up. But
Chill.
the line
bro.
wasn't
Don't do all
the
that.
line wasn't pushing.
I was
Don't do all that. It's first game back now.
I'll bag and decided to come back
But
this
obviously,
week.
I know you look.
the
He
way
should have came back last week or so.
but the way things have
Or the week
transpired,
after.
the way things would transpire, obviously, hopefully
He
Nick
said
can
packed
get
up.
stronger
though.
and stronger.
I'm gonna remember that.
And we see how the Cleveland Browns need to play. And also, when number 4 had opportunity to use play action with number 24, he made a couple connections, so I could have seen it working, but it didn't. But
Shit, he was off to his best start of the
right.
year.
He was balling.
he was getting it in. I thought the tables was beginning to turn, like really. But I'm not gonna digress.
He was getting it in.
So shout out to Nick Chubb, man. Welcome back, man. Good to see you on the field, man. You still look phenomenal. So no pressure coming from me.
Glad to have you back too, Fo, man. Welcome back. And hopefully you have a long Frank Gore career, man. That's what we praying on. So keep rolling, baby. Keep rolling. Retire Brown.
That was something I just saw,
Him
man.
and Miles.
Yeah.
Anybody
So,
else got thoughts
you got any
on?
thoughts on? I'm sorry.
I got a thoughts on.
Take it away.
Alright, so where I wanna be at with it. Okay, right here. Someone said that Nick Saban ruined college football for guys like Ryan Day.
Oh, I remember you sent this clip.
I think they said, yeah. So what are your thoughts on that?
What do you mean by that?
So based off the success that Nick Saban has, any like top tier, high profile coach that's in somewhat proximity of Saban, obviously Ryan Day is at one of the most prestigious colleges, like at Alabama, and he's the heir apparent at Urban Meyer and all that. So the expectations is high. But what Nick Saban did is not normal. Just like what Bill Belichick did is not normal.
Exactly.
If you can just win one every 4 or 5 years, you a fucking all-time great. So what are your thoughts on them saying that Nick Saban ruined the game for guys like Ryan Day? What's your thoughts on that?
I don't think that's true. My thoughts is I think the internet ruined things for people like Ryan Day.
Yeah.
Because everybody else got something to fucking say. So
Like who?
Like anybody.
No, I'm talking shit.
Your whole fan base, your alumni, anybody.
Yeah.
Everybody got an opinion because of Twitter fingers.
Yeah, he got to win big games.
And so obviously, yeah,
I'm standing on that, John.
Of course, you obviously want to win a big game.
No, for sure.
But like I said, man, they gave John Cooper 8 years of not beating Michigan, and nobody said shit. And at least Ryan Day getting you to the dance. He walking in the door, despite not beating Michigan these last 2 years in particular. You were still playing in opportunity for having a chance to win a national championship.
Yeah.
So I'm and the internet is ruining people like Ryan Day. Not Nick Saban. Nick Saban did what the fuck he was supposed to do. Win.
No, you're right. And I ain't gonna lie, like I'm always gonna hold Ryan Day feet to the fire because it's Ohio State. And then also
but it's not easy to win.
No, but it also adds pressure that the rivals that you can't beat had the success they had. So it makes it even more. I got to be harder on you because the standard is the standard.
That was a very unique situation because Michigan had all those year 5 and 6 returning athletes.
But
that makes a difference when you 24, 25 years old and you're playing a bunch of 17-year-olds.
Care nothing about that. Ohio State, you got the best players.
Hey man, it's hard. It's hard to win. I get that, but it's hard to win at any level.
You had the rookie of the year playing quarterback for you, and you couldn't beat them niggas.
Hey,
so
man.
I can't come off that, EB. But at the end of the day, I love Ryan Day as a coach. I met him personally, hell of a guy. Would love to coach or play for him one day if I ever could. Love Ryan Day. Hell of a recruiter. That's probably one of the biggest things that's gonna hold him in place there. Is that motherfucker recruit his ass off.
Right.
But if you can't beat Michigan, like that's my deal breaker this year. You don't beat Michigan this year, I'm done. So you gotta go, bruh.
To EB's point, John Cooper was a hell of a recruiter too. Think about all the motherfuckers we sending in the league in the 90s.
And then ultimately what happened to John Cooper? Never won a natty, got fired. So all we saying is this could be history repeating itself, but this is the year. Like I'm not down on Ryan Day.
You gave Coop 8 years. Surely you can get this man 5.
Okay, give him 5.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying,
and I
like
hate turnover. Cause I just remember Luke Fickell. And I wasn't happy.
That was an interim coach situation.
You know what I'm
that was
saying?
Tressel.
But Eve,
Tressel
hold on.
was going
Let's
through
all be
their
honest
bullshit.
this year. Ohio State should not lose the team up north this year.
No, not this
No
year.
fucking way.
That would be.
I'm
would be a failure.
I'm not even worried about that, to be honest. We gonna beat them.
That would be a failure.
If we see Oregon again,
Michigan team,
we gonna beat them.
outta
We
here.
still in perfect position to go win everything we gotta win. Like I'm not scared of nobody in college football.
Ain't no way we lose these niggas.
So, I'm gonna get off Ryan Day ass, but I gotta stand on that shit. I gotta stand on that shit, bro. Cause I'm tired of seeing them niggas lose to that ugly ass team, bro.
But no, man, you just gotta have some stability with it, bro. You can't keep comparing all these prestigious coaches that play that's coaching for these great schools and have these great athletes. You can't compare them to Nick Saban, bro.
Yeah, that's unfair.
It's definitely unfair. It's unfair to Nick Saban because Ryan Day not like that. There's levels to this shit, and Nick Saban on another level than Ryan Day is.
Right.
And Nick Saban built that shit from the ground up.
Exactly.
Nick Saban been around for 75,000 years coaching.
And Ryan Day inherited a great institution. So nah.
And he's done a good job. I'll
Yes,
give
yeah.
him that. He's done a good job.
I can see if the wheels had fallen off the wagon.
Losing to Michigan, his wheels fall off the wagon.
Yeah, but you still won 11, 12 games though. So all that is for not because of one.
It's some simple goals every year.
Jim Harbaugh came in there real quick, established Establish a national championship with the team and got up out of there.
And let's not forget that these cheat allegations are still out there.
That's true.
So, motherfucker didn't win fairly. He had to cheat to beat us.
Should have cheated back, man. No, I'm talking
what
shit.
Bill Belichick said.
We don't do stuff like that.
Ain't cheating,
All
And
I'm
that's
saying,
messed up.
all I'm saying, John, is
Think about who said it.
every
Deflategate.
all I'm saying, John, is every year what's on the checklist? Win the Big Ten, beat Michigan, win a national championship, and you ain't been doing none of that. We pay you all this money. One of the highest paid coaches was gotta hold you accountable.
I understand, man.
I can't just be like,
I'm
well,
not about to just be.
it's still
I'm
good,
not about to just
but it's not the standard.
listen.
When you Ohio State, when you Apple, when you the top of the top, you don't settle for it. It's just good. This is my standard. You not reaching it.
Hold on.
That's just how it go.
Well,
E.
I heard
That's how
a
it go.
Target executive say, "Hey,
That's
I just
Target,
want to
nigga.
make sure that
That's
our
Target.
stores are built
That's
by
Target.
Walmart.
What are you talking about?
They okay with being second in that organization. So
We don't
all
do that
organizations
in
don't feel that way.
Ohio
organizations don't
State
feel
ain't
that way.
that, bruh. And then once they start becoming that,
Hey man,
then I don't know what
Only-
to tell you.
I realize I know that winning is important. I think winning is more important a lot of times to the fan base than it is to these university organizations because they still gonna cash checks. We the ones that fall apart winning and losing.
But we gotta understand that.
Look at Dolan, for
Hold
example.
on. We gotta understand what winning brings. It brings opportunity. It brings money. It brings everything
No
when
question.
you win.
No
So it's not
question.
just the sake of we won. It
But-
brings opportunity.
But we also understand too that sometimes the name of itself will sell anything that's out there.
That's
Just
true.
the name, the notoriety. The Browns ain't won shit in forever. And that stadium was
Come on, bro,
always
let's not go back there.
packed.
Let's not go back there.
I'm just
Say that for the recap.
I'm just making a point to your argument.
That's a fact.
Let's not go back to the
That's a
Browns,
fact.
man.
Definitely spend more.
I mean, okay, I'll make another turn. The New York Knicks ain't been good, but Madison Square Garden is filled. It even got renamed Chase
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden.
And what are the Knicks known for? Losing.
But notoriety, New York City.
Cheering for the best player on the other team. That's standard.
Hey, listen.
That's not Ohio State. We don't do that there. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
We don't do that there.
Next.
My thoughts on is the two Big 12 teams that went to the SEC thinking shit was sweet and they been getting their fucking big
Getting they doors.
That was my thoughts on.
So explain, please. I might.
So the big move, everybody,
laughter
the
was my
realignment,
response.
everybody was, they was all for it. Big conferences, everybody get to play each other, boom, boom, boom. But the two teams from the Big 12 conference, the big schools, Oklahoma and Texas, are slowly figuring out it's different. It's a little different over
Very
here.
different.
They in the SEC now?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oklahoma, Texas.
It's a little different over here
The
now.
Longhorns?
Yeah. Because Texas A&M moved,
The Red River rivalry came down to the SEC.
they moved in what, 10? They've been in the SEC for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
A&M been in the SEC for a minute. But yeah, they
Shout out to the Aggies, man.
they
Bankroll, big bankroll out there.
and they number one in the SEC right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I love that they kicking each other ass though. I love that for the SEC. I see Alabama they got their ass about the top 10, like we were saying,
I think they should drop further, but
to like 22 type shit.
type shit, 21.
Yeah.
After that Texas Georgia game, boy, they got whew, they couldn't block a soul. Them old linemen realized, I ain't hitting the weights hard enough.
Did you see what Oklahoma been getting?
Oh my god!
Oklahoma been getting belt to ass every week.
Every week,
in the SEC.
every week.
Their closest game was to Texas.
Man. And Oklahoma fans telling me, hey, it's a down year.
Belt to ass.
Evidently.
You don't say, huh?
It's a rebuild.
Evidently.
South Carolina held them niggas to 9 points. Fired their OC the day after. Fam, you gotta go.
This ain't Big 12 ball no more, bro. Big dog.
Right.
Gotta get you up through.
No, it's definitely a different league down there. I mean, they play.
All in all, my response is just laughter. I love it.
Because they really thought they was about to go over there and think shit was sweet.
I don't know why.
This ain't Texas Tech over here, big dog.
This ain't TCU.
You come to play.
Baylor.
And shit, we Vandy
Kansas
beating
State.
on shit.
Right. Can't stay tough though.
That's about the equivalent of the SEC they got. That's once a year.
Yeah.
And then with them two being in the Big 12 South, they don't play them every year.
No, for sure.
That's facts.
Cakewalks. That's why y'all get to the big game and y'all get y'all doors blown off. Typically.
Shit, when
But
Big 12 ain't won a natty in almost 20 years, if not 20 plus.
No, yeah, it's been a minute.
Well, for Texas, since
It'd be 20. It'd be 20 this year.
Yeah.
what's my man's name?
Somebody long
Vince Young.
time,
Vince
man.
Young, yeah.
It'd be 20 this year.
That's my whole life.
20 years.
Damn near. It's my whole adulthood, adolescence.
So
Hey, shout out to the Colorado Bucks, man. Put some respect on the Colorado
currently
Bucks.
in the Big 12.
Doing a fucking thing. Arizona won no slot. That was a big win.
Oh, they put belt to ass. But yeah, that was my thoughts on.
Any other thoughts on it?
And they got a first round receiver. They handled their business, holding them 7 points, man. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to Shiloh coming back from a bad game, having a good game, big win. I love what I'm seeing out there in Buff. Shout out to Coach Prime. Shout out to the Sanders boys. Shout out to Travis Hunter, man. They've been trying to shit on y'all, hate on y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all bringing in a new way, the new era of college football. I love it, and I support that shit. Go Colorado Buffs, man.
So they keep it going so I can see him in the playoffs, man. So,
Yeah, I want to see him in one of them. I want to see him in a minor key care ball or whatever the fuck.
I want to see it.
But that'd be a.
But yeah, that's cool. That's decent though.
People forget that Prime came to Colorado. They won one game the year before.
Yeah. Prime building it brick. He building it brick by brick, man. I believe in it. And all this shit that he going to the league and all that shit, I think Prime he good for college ball, man. He gonna stay in college ball.
He said he don't want to coach in the league.
I believe him when he say that. I believe him.
He don't want to deal with the Migos.
I wouldn't either.
And I also believe him when he says he wants Charlotte to be a Cowboy or a Falcon. I feel like he can pull that shit off.
I don't see him going to Dallas after they just paid that man $60 million.
Yeah,
A
I
boatload
know.
of cash.
I know.
Man, you can walk away from looking at contracts.
And I'm gonna get to. Well, I meant to get to when we was talking about Deshaun, and he brought
With
up.
Shiloh Jr., he can still come back and be his.
Oh no, Shiloh.
I mean, not Shiloh.
No, Shador. 4-year senior.
Is
He
he?
played 2 years at Jackson
Okay.
and 2 here.
He out of there. All right.
He could probably use his COVID year.
Yeah, he not coming to the Browns though. Please stop saying that shit. It's not gonna happen.
Deion not gonna let that happen.
Not gonna happen, bro. And I don't want it to happen.
But I was gonna bring the same thing I'm about to say about Dak is what I was gonna bring about Deshaun. Nobody's taking that contract, so the trade shit is that's
Finito.
both of y'all.
That's a great
Both
song.
franchises have to sit with your decision.
Yeah.
Deshaun has to play this contract out, and Dak has to play the next 4 years out down there in Dallas. Nobody's taking them contracts.
And that's the reality that people have to even deal with. So
Look,
it's not moving on.
I got an idea on the Deshaun thing because everybody tried to paint it like the team hates Deshaun. All that shit is not true. He got a lot of love in that locker room. People respect Deshaun. I think number one, I think that he should take some time off, get his head right. I know he's been through a lot. You got your money. You earned your money. I love a black man to get paid. I'm not mad at him being paid. Billionaires giving a nigga $230 million kid. That shit ain't no sweat off my back. Nigga, go spend that shit again because we want the Browns to win. So I don't care about that shit. Take time, get your mental together, get healthy. I wouldn't mind having him back and just being a vet role and try to build his stock back up. You know what I mean? And then, I'm sure someone like Deshaun, he don't want to go out like that.
No, I'm sure.
That's not how he wants his. He done made all the money. At the end of the day, we play this game to make money and to take care of our family.
Maybe as a veteran role, because they're not gonna be able to get off of that contract.
You already paid, bro.
Like Albert Breer said, if the Browns even try to, that's $172 million of
Nobody's taking that
dead
shit
money on this contract. So he's gonna get the money. It's guaranteed, obviously, and I don't see them cutting him because maybe they're gonna do what the Denver Nuggets, Denver Broncos rather did in the Russell
That
Wilson
cat
situation.
ain't shit compared to Deshaun.
But that's double basically. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? The $83 million. Deshaun's is damn near double that.
Facts.
So it just don't make sense for the Browns to do that decision. I know Jimmy probably got some good friends, close friends on the key bank, but the checks.
Ain't nobody about to hold that ticket.
Nobody.
Nobody.
And even if you put it in escrow.
Nigga, you gonna be the janitor here or something, motherfucker.
Something. But I think what it also be
Bill
going
Gates
down
ain't hold
to,
that ticket.
and I asked, you know what I'm saying, a radio personality here in Cleveland, I called a radio station, I said, do you think
It'll be the best clipboard holder we ever seen.
that Kevin Stefanski is the correct coach for Deshaun Watson? And he mulled it over for a nanosecond. He said no. And he gave me a list of reasons why he thought he wasn't. And so, with a player like that, especially when they got a contract like that, you gotta be on their ass. And I think Kevin Stefanski's a real cool. Like Kevin Stefanski's so chill. I'll hang out with him.
Have a brew with
Have
him.
a couple of
Little crabbies,
Modelo's or
little
something like that.
crabbies.
Let's want some crabbies. We ain't had none of those in a minute. That's a good
Yeah.
idea. Maybe we should get some crabbies.
I got you.
But yeah, like he too laid back, and I think you gotta be a fiery kind of in your grill kind of guy to reach that quarterback.
But let me say this too, E. As a coach, you got to be authentic. If that's not you, then don't try to be that, because it's not going to land on niggas.
Well, how do you?
If you're not a fiery guy, don't try to be a fiery guy.
I get that.
That shit not going to come across authentic. You
Well,
got to be you.
Well, you better find some way to extract the best out of this player then.
Now, you might want to go hire a position coach that's fiery to make up for that. But if that's not you, you can't try to be that. You
Since
just
we here,
can't.
I'm
Go ahead, John.
gonna act it anyway. And me and EB kind of been on this wavelength for a little minute.
What they talking about?
I'm starting to think. EB brought it up
Yeah.
a minute ago, and I was thinking it. EB said it. I was thinking it. I don't think Kevin Stefanski ever wanted Deshaun to be here.
That's a good. I don't know. That's a good point.
Cause look,
Go ahead,
hear
John.
me out. Hear me out.
Sabotage.
He's a two-time coach of the year. He did it with Baker,
Yeah.
and in 6 games he did it with Joe Flacco here.
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback than both of them.
Both.
Allegedly.
Deshaun's skill set as a quarterback
The peak of Deshaun Watson is better
is
than
better than both Baker and Joe Flacco. I know Joe went and won us a bowl. Shout out to you. Loved you on ESPN with the Manning brothers Monday night.
Facts.
But Deshaun's skill set, he is a better quarterback than both of them. If you won Coach of the Year with those two, because those two are two different quarterbacks. How in the fuck do you look like complete dog shit with Deshaun Watson?
That's a good point, John.
It's not even the same coaching style.
That's a good point.
He's
The offense looks totally. There's no way before Deshaun got hurt last year, the only game y'all hit 30 points was the comeback win against us. After that, y'all went on a run where y'all were the best offense in the NFL.
Yeah.
How the fuck does that happen with the 8th string quarterback?
airing that bitch down the field.
The offense looked totally different under Joe Flacco.
Sabotage.
I'm thinking now, and like I said, EB said it. I've been thinking it, and it's just coming to fruition. Like the team doesn't look. I don't feel like he calls the same things with him that he calls with other quarterbacks. The flow don't look the same. It just don't look right.
I'm tired of that shit. E.
There's no.
Watch that game
I'm
again.
sick and tired of that shit.
There's
Go ahead, John.
because Kevin Stefanski won Coach of the Year with that run with Joe Flacco.
No.
Because D'Amico Ryan should have been Coach of the Year last year.
Yep.
But that run him and Joe Flacco went on to get into the playoffs, he won Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
So I just want to know, I just think he never wanted Deshaun here.
And I said it a couple weeks ago, to have more Coach of the Years than playoff wins is insane.
It's insane, bro.
That's an insane stat.
So
I'm on record. I don't
Go ahead, Dom,
So,
'cause I want
to-
who would he want then? Because apparently he didn't want Baker since they got rid of him. Unless he did
He
want
wanted Kirk Cousins.
He wants a drop back pass. He wants somebody to run that fucking old ass West Coast offense. That's what he wants. Like when you watch other teams, when you watch the John Todd,
No, go ahead,
but
go
when you
ahead.
watch, we gotta get to the recap. But when you watch Green Bay, when you watch Detroit now, when you watching Lamar and them, when you watching Josh, when you see Joe, you see execution. He didn't execute shit with Deshaun. He executed with Joe because I was this guy.
The offense.
Under center,
Hold on.
drop back pass.
Hold on. How is Joe his guy? Joe just got there. It ain't like he got no real rapport relationship with Joe.
He was the kind of
Oh, that was his kind of guy.
That's kind of quarterback. I need a Joe Montana style. I need this drop back pass where somebody can command the line of scrimmage. He didn't want the athlete.
Yeah.
Baker was an athlete. He won with him, but I don't think he really wanted Baker.
Let's not do that.
I mean, Baker's a big athlete.
You wouldn't stamp him as athletic quarterback.
No, but he's more athletic than Joe Flacco.
No, for sure.
Way more athletic than Joe Flacco.
I just don't want to be loose with that.
No, I understood what you're saying.
But also, look, to John.
You're not about to run read option with Baker.
Also to your point, John, before Kev became a head coach when he was an OC, he has a history of certain style quarterbacks, right?
Cousins.
Yeah, Kurt, the other nigga.
So they'll win with they'll score 20 points.
So
Jameis Winston will throw for over 200, 300 yards.
So let me put this on the table.
Watch.
So what's the dilemma? Is Kev a bad coach because he couldn't get that out of Deshaun, or
yes.
but he looked like an all-time great coach with Joe.
You should be able.
Do we get him what he wants?
Listen,
because I feel like we tried to, especially this year, we tried to do what Deshaun wanted to do, and it didn't work. I feel like Kev tried to do that shit.
Did he?
I don't think they did.
They went 5 wide and shotgun and all that shit.
I don't think he wanted to do it. I think he reluctantly did it. Like, fuck it, I'm going to give the nigga what he wants.
And maybe Van Pelt didn't get fired. Maybe Van Pelt just wanted to leave and say, yeah, we call it a firing because he found a job the next day.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing that.
But I thought that Ken Dorsey...
Deshaun ran this shit last year. Excuse me. I
thought the Ken Dorsey hire was for Deshaun, and this shit looked worse than it ever had.
Why is it coming out now, news today, that he's just now starting to call plays?
Ken?
If you brought him in for your quarterback, you brought this nigga in here for him, why are you still calling plays?
You make a good point.
We're gonna uncover this shit.
I ain't gonna
I'm laying it out for you. You tell me if I sound crazy.
No, we gotta uncover that.
Shit don't add up.
We gotta move on.
That was strange how that came out. Like, I could have sworn.
He hurt now. Now he calling plays.
Yeah, I could have sworn that's what you brought Dorsey in for. I thought you been.
Come on now.
The minute the guy you bought him in for gets hurt, now you let him call play. You right. I didn't hear that. This is news to me.
Yeah, it just came out this morning that Ken Dorsey will now start calling plays.
Yeah.
What?
I thought that was nigga was been calling plays.
No.
His boy been had that meat up to his face 4 or 5. And this is Deshaun. The play clock's at 10, nigga. The play clock's at 10.
Look at you, come on. Could you come the fuck off?
Alright, let's get into recap.
I'm just saying, man, shit looking fit. EB said it. I've been thinking it.
Hey, I'm here. You said this, man. I want this shit to be better, bro. I don't got the answers either, Don.
Wow.
That's crazy. So, what was Kirk Cousins' availability when they went to go get Deshaun?
He was in that. He just signed that tender again. That guaranteed tender because he didn't get a full contract.
Because he been getting paid for a long time. That nigga been getting them checks.
I think he was
He been
coming to
getting
the
them
end of it.
contracts. Kirk been getting them contracts for a long time now.
I'm just thinking like so.
Because I heard rumors he wanted Kirk Cousins. It was somebody else.
I remember hearing that too. I
can't think about who else the other motherfucker was. He didn't want like to EV's point. He wants Joe Flacco, Tom Brady-esque motherfucker.
Can we get that for him, or you want a new coach?
No, he's gonna win with this guy.
No, I'm asking you, can we get that? Should we, let me ask you this.
Should
we get Kev this guy, or should we just go get a new coach?
Who's coming out like that though?
Nobody just blowing my doors off.
The only way that I would be okay with Kevin Stefanski
Quentin Ayers fucking injury prone.
continue to coach the Browns if he do not call plays. I don't want him to ever call another play in my life.
Don't want him.
Why you want Cam Ward?
No, I'm talking
Cam
coach.
Ward would be. Why would
Cam Ward would be
more than
Deshaun Watson.
That's what I'm saying. He the same player as Deshaun. Don't want that.
We need
For him. Don't want that.
we need that guy.
Jameis might be the guy.
Let's see, because this fan base been wanting Jameis Winston to play since week 1.
Man, they always want the backup quarterback. Come on, we've been Browns fans our whole life. That's the favorite guy on the team.
I was about to say Kelly Holcomb was the guy here when Tim Couch was the starter.
Hey, Kelly got us a playoff win.
He did. No, he got y'all to the playoffs.
Brian Hoyer, the backup.
I'm spicing
the backup.
I'm spicing it.
Put the backup in.
Y'all just got Bailey Zappi.
A backup.
Who fucking beat us?
That's
By the
not
way,
bad.
who fucking beat us? Put
Torched
300 on us.
last year
Whooped our ass.
or 2 years ago. All right, let's get to the recap.
All right, let's speed through this
Yeah,
recap
man.
real quick.
This is-
Broncos put belt to ass
This
against
might
the
be off
Saints
the rails. Part what?
Thursday
No,
night.
this is no script. This is no script, right?
No script. All right, my bad.
Sunday morning, Jags put belt to ass to the Patriots. Jared Mayo came out the next day, called his team soft.
Home game.
Packers.
The London Jags
Packers
are
get a
back,
game.
dog.
Packers get a game-winning field goal over the Texans. Texans had a chance to win this game, even though C.J. Stroud played like hot dog shit.
Diggs and Jay Jettis almost comes to blows.
Not Jay Jettis.
I mean,
Jair
Diggs.
Alexander.
Jair and Diggs, my fault.
But they've been doing.
I
this.
love that. Yeah, I love it.
They've been
I
doing
love
that.
it. And Diggs said he's never gonna be the bigger person.
He said, "I
That
stand
shit
on
was
business
hilarious.
whenever." Revenge
toes.
game in East Rutherford. Saquon goes off for 176 yards. He was averaging when he sat down. He was averaging a first down a carry.
Damn.
And he did, but he said it wasn't a revenge game.
We're gonna come back to that.
28-3.
First down to carry is
Daniel Jones might be seeing his last action Monday night. Lions eke out a win against the Vikings. Great game.
That was a great game. That was a great game.
31-21, 31-29.
When I say that had to go, for sure.
Seahawks
Friday.
put belt to ass in Hotlanta, 34-14. What's the status? Anybody heard the status on DK?
Too much candy in his diet.
I think they said he might be out for a couple weeks.
I'm not a fan of DK.
Colts eke out a win against the Dolphins, 16-10.
Let's go.
Commanders put belt to ass against arguably the worst team in the league.
Without
the
their star
Panthers,
quarterback.
without Jaden Daniels, Marcus Mariota steps in.
Rib injury?
it
Was
done.
it? Was it rib injury?
Yes, rib injury.
Hey, get great, man.
He's week to week. They
Jaden
say.
Daniels, get great. I mean, my fault. Jaden Daniels.
Rams get a dub over the Vegas Raiders, 20-15.
30-point win.
Antonio Pierce fucked up niggas' parlays and kicked a late field goal.
Is he on the parlay ban list now? With Najee here?
Chiefs get it done in San Francisco.
Patty Milk.
28-18.
No, hold the Pacheco sauce, Dom.
And I love how everybody's hyping up Patty running over safeties, but when any other quarterback does it, it's a problem because he's injury prone.
It's stupid.
But okay, they get the dub anyway, 28-18.
Laserton.
Brock Purdy didn't look great. All his weapons were hurt. His
We've seen that before.
No more
haven't we?
Purdy good.
I seen a meme. It said the Niners' healthiest receiver just got shot in his chest 2 months ago.
Oh, damn, Ricky. Damn, that was like, ooh, bro, what?
Yeah, Brandon Ayuk out for the year.
That's a banger,
Yeah,
dog.
Brandon Ayuk is
That's
lost.
a banger, dog.
He tore his ACL and MCL.
Yikes.
Steelers put belt to ass against the Jets. Sorry, Justo.
Me neither.
Russ was cooking.
You said, you called that shit. You called that. You said, let's ride. And when you said that shit, like John would never say no shit like that. I'm like, John knows something. Put your bet. Hey, when John do shit like that, put your fucking bets in, man. Put your bets in, bank your cash out.
Cardinals eke out a win against the Chargers. The Chargers kicked 5 fucking field goals. Justin Herbert threw for 400,000 yards, and they still lost 17-15.
Herbiano.
I needed that loss.
Get to our game. Dom's Bills was looking a little iffy in the first half. Down 10-7 against the Titans,
But nobody circles the wagons.
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Like the Buffalo Bills.
Put belt to ass in the second half. Didn't give up a point, and scored 34 themselves.
Coop with the touchdown.
Cool.
Oh, you loving that?
I
Huh?
ain't want to say that shit 3 weeks ago.
Loving that?
Oh,
Huh?
how things change.
Shout out to the
No, he
Blue
fit
Red
like a
team.
glove, man.
You got any quick hitters? Want to touch on?
Real quick.
Yeah,
man.
they were playing against the Titans, man. They did what they had to do to get the win, man.
On to the next.
Nothing for nothing more. Nothing further.
Okay,
No further from
I go
you.
to my game since y'all played each other this week. Boys went down to Tampa. Handle
Barnum
business like we
burner.
usually do down there. I mean, we ain't lost in a minute down there. It's kind of like our second home.
I love it.
Um,
I love saying shit like that. I love saying shit like that. I swear to God. I love saying that shit.
41-31. Got a little close at the end, but the hay was in the barn already. Marlon Humphrey got a set of hands this week. He's doing good, even though he had to leave with his injury. Got a set of hands this week. I ain't never seen Marlon catch the ball with his hands.
That was from that Angel Reese interaction.
Hey, whatever it takes. She need to come to more games then.
Come to more games, man.
He cool though?
Barbiana.
Yeah, he cool. He's walking around.
Barbiana gotta come to more
He walking
games,
around.
man.
No, nothing serious.
Okay, that's what's up.
That nigga annoying. But go ahead, keep going.
He
He a dog though. Keep it 100. Like you respect him because you like he a dog and let him play with him. But if you play with him, you be like, man, this nigga annoying. Lamar be on the plane with him like, bruh, get this nigga out of here. Alright, go ahead. My fault. I'm going off the roof.
Hey,
My
listen.
fault. That nigga get on my nerves.
Play tolerance.
That's a fact.
If you're balling,
If your play
I
is
don't
here,
give a
your
fuck how
tolerance
hard you
raised.
is. Once this start coming here,
That's a fucking
Yeah.
gym. That's a
Dog.
gym.
Come on, dog.
and
That's
it was
the gym.
teetering back.
Yeah,
but
it was.
He got his shit together, and he looking like all pro Marlo again.
You got it, man. You right.
Derrick Henry, man.
Him. Still him.
What can I say, Nick? Right? I mean, you said people over 30. You born down on Saquon and Derrick Henry all offseason. They look like the two best backs in the league to me.
Actual factuals.
I mean,
What do you say? Forgive them, Lord, for those. They know not. They know not.
I ain't know 30-year-olds could run that fast for 80 yards.
That boy.
And then, you know, he almost popped another one for 60 if he a little slew-footed, so he stepped out of bounds, so.
I'm gonna say this low because I want to get canceled. Little scrawny Jewish boys talking about black guys.
Get him
Go
out
on
of
with
there.
that shit, bruh.
Get him out of there.
So,
Go on with that shit.
Lamar Jackson, another perfect passer rating, you know.
5 touchdowns. He on that list. He on that list.
How have you put it up?
I had
seen
to.
it.
I had to,
He on a
man.
lot of lists, man.
No, that's a list for throwers.
He's on,
Running backs don't be on that
He's
list.
on a lot of lists.
I was told he was a running back.
He's on a lot of lists.
Bill Polian told me he should switch positions.
Another pasty bastard.
Yeah.
31 teams said that nigga wasn't good enough.
Many.
Heisman Trophy winner, not good enough.
Baker Mayfield,
Wow.
Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen.
I ain't gonna. I hate to say it, being a Browns fan, but like, how many years has it been for Lamar? I know he ain't won a ring or did nothing big or special yet, but he like Michael Jordan, bro. Before the rings, like just how electrifying he is and the shit he do on the field. I ain't trying to glaze it. Like that nigga like young Michael with a football in his hand.
This year 6.
That nigga different, bro.
That's why I thought the Browns should have drafted him in the first place, but I digress.
Yeah, I hate going back to that shit, but I agree with you, EB. But again, that's not the type of quarterback for our coach. But that's, you know, we talked about it
We
already.
had fucking
We talked about that already.
Cincinnati boy at that point. Hugh Jackson was the coach when
Yeah,
Lamar
I know.
Jackson got
I
drafted.
definitely don't want to talk about that nigga.
Other than that, things I didn't like. The drive before half.
That's what we focus on now, John. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Bring more off season.
No, I ain't there yet. Don't do that to
I don't
me
even
yet.
listen
I
to
ain't
it.
there yet. I ain't there yet.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it.
All right. Shit, I did this like.
Give me one of them tackles at this point. Give me the best tackle
I'm about
on the board.
I'm about to listen to all podcasts in the crowd. I do not want to hear local radio no more. These fans are grotesque.
No, that shit cooked, bro.
I'm cool.
That shit toxic. That shit bad for your mental health.
I'm cool. I'm about to
Good for you, E.
ingratiate myself.
Stand
with
on that
some
shit. No,
podcasts,
stand
man.
on that shit,
No.
bro. That shit
Drive
bad for
before
your health.
half. Drove down the field like we once we got cooking. Drove down the field again.
What was y'all cooking, man? That shit smell good. What the fuck was y'all cooking, bro?
Trying to get down to Baltimore.
Hell no.
That's it. Damn.
Are you mad? Go ahead, John. It's your show.
All right, like I said, the drive before half, we got everything cooking. We drove back down into the red zone. We gotta stop shooting ourselves in the foot. We got to. Penalties, and letting our foot off the gas keeps teams in games. We should have it got out of hand, but this game should have really got out of hand. We should have put up 60 on this thing.
What's some of the penalty? Like, what's like the penalty that recurs the most with y'all?
Holding.
Yeah, that shit. Oh my gosh, that's the worst. That's the worst shit
illegal
ever.
formation.
Everybody getting killed with that though.
Illegal man downfield.
Caroli, Smith.
Bro, the drive I'm talking about, we were literally on the 7-yard line. We had 3rd and goal on the 40.
That's nasty.
33 yards.
That's nasty, bruh.
Dog, we going in for another tutty. We gotta settle for another field goal. We about to go score again. It's about to be 21-10. Going into halftime. We gotta settle for a field goal and only go up 7 because we got 30 yards of penalties.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
And granted, I don't know what's going on. And again, we gonna stand on our soapbox here at the starting 5. The refs have to get held accountable for the bullshit.
Please.
Some of them calls were like, "Come on, bro, that's ticky tack." Like one of them was against Isaiah Likely. It was pass interference, and we ran a screenplay, and he was blocking. I said, "Fam, it's a screen. He threw it behind the line. He's allowed to block downfield now."
Exactly.
Can I tell y'all something though? Because I know we're gonna continue to stand on our soapbox though, and I talked about this with some of the coaches at St. Joe's. At the end of the day, refs are like police officers. They don't get held accountable. They gonna do and say what they want to do, no matter how big, how small it is, and that's just some shit we just gotta fucking deal with. I'm just trying to chalk it up to that, because I'm tired of complaining about this shit.
Fuck it. No,
Niggas is not gonna hold these niggas.
Let me hurry up and get on my recap so y'all can go.
I feel you on that though,
Costing
bro.
me too much. Fuck them.
I can't stand either one of them motherfuckers, if you ask me.
Brandon Stevens, I love you.
Oh.
You're a great guy.
What the fuck is this?
But Zach, I understand. Listen, I was talking about this at work. I understand why Marlo was following Chris Godwin, because Chris Godwin is the one that moves. So, and Marlo's a better slot corner, and he can still play outside because Marlo's like that.
He's decent.
But once you see Brandon getting killed, put the kid over there, man. Let's see what the kid can do. Mike Evans should not be killing you on a bad hamstring. It shouldn't be allowed, bro. He should not be running past you with a bad hammy.
That's crazy.
And like we play DB. If I know you hurt, I'm overly aggressive because I'm not worried about you running by me no more. I'm on your shit.
He's running by this nigga with a bad hammy. And before the game, you can tell Mike was hurt. He was walking around limping. There should be no reason why he's getting behind you for balls
like this
with a bad hand. He should never he should never be catching a pass like this when you checking him with a bad hamstring.
Yeah, that's wild.
I love Mike Evans.
And he on the back end of his career.
I love Mike Evans. Like you said before the pod started, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He has the numbers. And listen, I don't want to hear no questions about it. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Mike Evans has been putting in work since 2014 till now, bro. Stamped.
Good for 1,010 tutties every fucking season.
Every year.
No doubt about it.
Mike Evans is running 3 routes. It's a go ball, a post, or a comeback. And you got a bad hammy, bro, so he's not exploding.
Hey, John, he been doing that shit since Texas A&M. That's what got him drafted, by the way.
They still ain't found a way to cover.
So why are we getting beat? Hey, listen, when 21 start getting, I love him. Very try hard motherfucker. He scrappy.
Yeah.
But once he start getting cooked, bro, we gotta do something different.
Yeah, I hate coaches that die on their sword.
Hey, something gotta shake.
Shake that shit up,
that's
bro.
it. That's it for me.
pull the gat out, nigga. Let's do something different. The sword ain't cutting through.
Something, bro.
That's it for me.
Pull a grenade out, nigga. Let's do something.
Battle of Ohio, Bengals pull it out 21-14. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Charlie Jones on the kick return.
Y'all the kick return?
Fucking
That's when
opening,
the game started.
opening kickoff.
Yes,
I was
sir.
at work, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yes, sir.
Nick Chubb got in the end zone. Shout out to him on his return. And who did Jameis throw that touchdown to?
David
Njoku.
Njoku, garbage time touchdown.
In the back of the
I'd
end
love to
zone.
see it. Maybe signs of things to come, hopefully. Head tap.
I feel like
Lost, though.
this was a winnable game. Obviously, this was probably one of the better games the defense has played all year.
You know they gonna show up for them cats.
But I feel like, whatever reason, like the bullshit that bothers me again with this coach is Elijah Moore didn't play in the first quarter because of disciplinary reasons. No one knows why or what the fuck even happened.
Oh, you'll never know.
Of course not. Then Jameis was scratched as the backup.
The
And,
emergency quarterback, and then DTR moved up to the 2.
Moved to the 2.
Out of the blue.
and so obviously, maybe if you start the game with Jameson when Deshaun got hurt, maybe you even win this football game. It's just so many things that are,
Questionable.
I was going to say fucked up
Oh, okay. I was trying to be nice, but I know where you at with it.
about this football team. Like, I'm going to pick them to win this week, but I don't know if I'm going to watch the game. I might find something else to do on Sunday because listen, there's other shit I could be doing, man.
I get
Laundry.
I'm going to invest 3.5 hours into the 8th shit show of the year.
Turn to some Anita Baker around, clean the house up.
You feel me? It's been
That's
so
it.
long.
that always hit.
It's been so
That's a
long.
What's
different
wrong with that?
vibe, baby.
Right.
Clean the house
So-
up with the candles lit. Like
That house
Anita
will be looking
doing.
spectacular every
What?
time.
That's what bothered me about this past Sunday's loss. Is
That's
just
some more
a couple
free game
of those
for you.
things, man. I mean, you know, holding Joe Burrow to 185 yards passing, only 80 something in the first half again, like they did last year. Well, that was the whole game last year, but nonetheless they did it.
One leg.
And then, with Chase had 5 catches for 66 yards. So they pretty much, he had a touch.
55.
He had a touch. But I mean, for the most part, he was held in check. So they did what they had to do on the defensive side of the ball.
Allegedly.
Man, shut up, man. But the special teams let you down, and then the offense let you down again. You score 14 points again. Only.
Complimentary football, man. Offense, defense, special team.
Yeah, if you playing, JV,
And mistake-free football.
but you got to play this NFL, man. You got to put some points on the
That has
board.
been our fucking standard, and that's why we fucking 1-6.
So that's all I got.
Yeah, I said all I was gonna say. On the
Yeah, I
ground,
wasn't
so
gonna say. I
we
forgot
can-
about that.
We can move past that.
You
On
know,
to
y'all
the-
definitely held it down on defense in the first half. I definitely give you all that. We definitely left a lot of
like
plays.
meat on the bone.
Definitely left a lot of meat on the bone.
Love that.
I just hate when my quarterback don't trust his O line. When he don't trust his O line, he just get happy feet and he ready to just kill a play
I hate when Mark do
immediately.
that shit too.
Immediately, and I hate that. Like it's been plenty of times.
You hold on.
It's plenty of times when he early in the game when he rolled out to the right and threw a play away. We had Chase and
It just
Higgins
looks the
both
worst when you do
downfield
it.
for a touchdown. He didn't even
For
allow to
whatever
look that
reason.
way. He just threw the ball away. I don't like that. Every time when he started to get a little bit of pressure, let me get out of him and check down Charlie, or he getting out of bounds. I don't like that. I do understand it though, because
That's another banger.
I do understand it. though.
Clipboard Jesus, that's a banger too. Clipboard Jesus all the time.
Nigga been hit so much, like
The nigga see it goes.
nigga see it go, so he trying to get that bitch out his
Yeah,
hand.
man.
I understand. He trying to survive.
got that-
that shit add up, man.
You got
Don't get
that?
us.
You got that Rolls Royce Wraith with 95 on the side of it coming after your ass,
Oh,
nigga.
for real. And crazy. Ironically, he was held in check.
But listening to you, his effect was there.
Yeah.
No, it was.
The nigga, he's
presence.
there. It don't matter what he did. The nigga there.
His
he
presence
was there.
alone.
Yeah.
But luckily, in
He
second
banged up
half,
too though.
second half, we made
Good
some
and everything
adjustments.
else.
Made some
I love
adjustments.
those,
Got the ball to our receivers. We started making some plays out there.
Who the nigga with the funky name? You was telling me about him last week.
Yoshi.
Yoshi Mitchell.
Yoshi Vaz.
Yoshi Vaz.
He ain't all that. We need to get my nigga Bergen in the game or Young Boogie.
Yeah, man,
we
I
need to
like
get him in the
Young
game and
Boy.
get some plays. But
I like young boy.
y'all think y'all got a shitty coach? Oh, don't get me started on this coach. 'Cause this nigga tuck his tail when the game's on the line.
Look, Dom, y'all didn't have success way beyond my team, so I don't really go crazy on your coach. But when niggas be going in on your coach, I get it. I get it, bruh. Like this nigga is just he can for real with more success. That's all.
That's all.
Pretty
Go
much.
ahead.
Yeah, pretty much. Like he relies a lot on Joe Burrow to get him out of shit.
Yeah, about to say the quarterback overcome his shortcomings.
Yes, he does.
He living off.
Yes, he
he
does.
living off McVay and Joe Burrow's success.
Yes, he is. Because this nigga is terrible. Like,
Because imagine if y'all had a John Harbaugh or Mike Tomlin.
man, we'd be a lot better. We'd be a lot better, bro. Because I just don't understand it. I mean, just like when we lost to the Ravens, like how if we running the ball 3 straight times in overtime, and you got one-on-one coverage with 2 niggas that ain't been able to check all game. You're not throwing one pass. You gotta get my nigga closer. At least let's try to go score a touchdown. Then we know we still got the field goal in our back pocket.
Hey, I was at the club. Sipping my tequila sunrise.
Fist pumping.
Run that bitch again.
But John, you know what I hate as a football guy? When niggas complicate football.
Yes.
Football's not complicated, man. I hate when niggas do that shit, bro. I hate that shit.
And bro, I was watching the breakdown. One of my guys used to break down the game afterwards to talk about it. It's a couple shitty plays this nigga is running. We running all hitches. Nigga, everybody's covered, my boy. Why? We ran it twice.
Shit blanketed.
And we running some weak ass high low game. We're running a hitch underneath and we got the dig route over top.
Yeah.
And it's like, my nigga, they are biting on that. These niggas are literally in man coverage, and they was fooling this nigga all game. They in man coverage, and they safety was playing deep, but they attacking everything up front.
Because you're not threatening them down.
Not at all. And I'm like, bruh, let's attack these niggas. That's where the Browns is at their weakest. Y'all strong as fuck, but y'all can get y'all weak. One of y'all weaknesses is attacking downfield.
No.
That's one of y'all only weaknesses.
When niggas can get big plays, or like netters and all that shit.
Yeah.
When niggas can stretch the field and make big plays on us, that's when our defense is in trouble. Because
Exactly.
we so aggressive. You right.
That's what he's saying. Like,
Yeah.
you running all hitches against the Browns is playing right into their hands.
Right into their hands.
They
We already playing a great.
Yeah, they say
we're
wanna
on
play
all of that.
downhill.
Yeah.
So you running all hitches and digs and instead of running the quarter route with the hitch, you running an out or a dig over the top of
In-break and
it.
out-break.
Yes.
So everything. So you playing right into the safety's
Right
hands
into
because
their
we want
hands.
to. When I say we, they want to come to.
And I don't
Former
I don't make millions, but I can see this shit. I don't make millions.
Hey, NFL,
And I can
man,
see this shit.
I got some guys on the panel, man. They need jobs, man.
I don't understand
Y'all
it. If
fucking around,
I
man.
can see it and y'all niggas making millions, what are y'all scared of? Why are y'all not sending y'all playmakers deep?
You got some of the best
Hey.
fucking deep ball receivers in the fucking game.
I don't understand it.
hey.
Every drive we should be attacking deep. Every drive we should be taking a deep shot. Every drive.
You didn't
I don't understand.
You must
I
have
couldn't
the
agree
script.
more.
That wasn't in the script.
It wasn't.
He
Bro,
got an
I was
IHOP
in that
menu.
bitch like run it again.
They coach got an IHOP menu.
Run it
IHOP
again.
menu.
So
That was a week.
week
Yeah,
7.
that's
So let's
what-
get into week 8.
Just versus Steelers built their ass. Carry on.
Oh, I gotta. I'm gonna.
right.
Oh yeah, go ahead, get us a tally.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. There should be some good news here.
So again, another good week like last week. Everybody was plus 500. EB won the week again. Well, EB and John tied the week, both at 10-4. High for the strong 9-5.
Decent.
I'm at 8-6. So I'm trying to make some noise.
Trying to make some shit.
It ain't happening.
Keep stacking, dog. Keep
I'm
stacking,
trying,
man.
I'm trying.
Hey, this gonna be your week, man.
I'm trying. Man.
This gonna be your week.
I'm still at the bottom at 50 and 55. I'm getting closer to 500.
Fucking Chargers.
Taking it a week at a time, baby.
Yeah.
Week at a time.
Facts.
We got Hive next up at 60 and 44. We got John next up at 64 and 40. Then we got EB at the top at 66 and 38.
Okay, E. Hey, put your parlays in, man. Stop playing.
EB holding it down, man.
No fucking.
Subscribe to the Patreon, man.
And shame on me for not picking Kansas City. But you know, it is what it is.
Me and John.
I didn't know all that was going to happen.
And watch,
Try to
I'm about
tell
to
you.
stop picking against the Ravens. And as soon as I do, I'm not going to go jinx you.
Hey, niggas always got
I
their
hate this
theories, I tell you, boy.
I hate that shit.
Niggas always got their theories.
Mine done blew up 2 weeks in a row. With
No, facts. That's what I'm saying. Them theories be cool when they cool, but when they not, you be like, damn.
blew up in my face. So let's get right to it. Tomorrow night,
I'm going undefeated.
Right into it. Let's go, Don. Speak into existence.
Undefeated. I need it.
Vikings Rams,
It's a trap.
Where the game at?
LA.
LA.
Neutral site. Give me the
Neutral
Vikings.
site.
Got to, bro. Got to. Neutral site,
I'll take Minnesota.
baby. No, you can't pick. I picked already. No, I'm fucking with you.
Oh, and another. Why the fuck are the Rams trying to trade Cooper Cup?
Yeah, that would make
Yeah,
sense.
that might just be white noise.
I think that might-
that might be white
I
noise
think they
because
both-
niggas always do dumb shit like that. Come out,
Okay.
but go ahead. Yeah, that's that on. Yeah, that don't
And if
sound
you
right.
want to go get a ticket, SoFi Stadium, $52.
I'll take Cooper.
Sheesh.
I'll take Cooper Cup.
I would too.
Shit,
I'm quite sure a lot of other teams will.
please.
And you going to Kansas City, they got DeAndre Hopkins. Give me the Vikings, man. I don't want to pick them. I'm going to. I feel like they get ready to reel.
Vikings.
Detroit sent the message.
No, they didn't. That was a tough game. That was a good game.
The Vikings defense gonna keep them in a lot of games.
You
man.
still send the message in a close
And
game.
Detroit is a Super Bowl contender, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
They was a couple plays away from going
I had
last
to root
year.
for Cuz and them now, right?
Yeah, let me get Detroit. I mean, not Detroit. Let me get the.
Slow down.
Hold on.
Let me get the
We'll get there.
Vikings.
We all on
We're
Minnesota.
all on the Vikings.
Can't go against the Vikings, man. Shout out to St. Joe's
Skip
Vikings.
there. Packers Jags in Jacksonville.
Give me the pack.
Pack them up, man.
Give me the pack.
Pack them boys up, man.
Trevor-
Cheeseheads.
Jacksonville back in their second home.
Let me get Jacksonville. I mean,
They don't do too well in they second home.
Let me get GB. Let me get some of that Buddy Love.
Some of that buddy.
No Diddy.
Yeah, good.
Buddy Love is successful. Prone to throwing picks. I just don't think Jacksonville is the team that's going to take
No, that
advantage of
secondary
them.
is mid, and that's being very nice.
So I'm gonna roll with the Packers.
It's
too.
nice.
I don't think the Jags is that team, but Jordan Love is gonna throw them out of a game this year.
You got that gunslinger mentality.
Brett Favre.
We all on the Packers.
All on the Packers.
Niggas is trying to win.
We're all on the Lions. Titans versus Lions. Move
All
on.
on the Lions.
Good game. Well, would have been a good one, but unfortunate. Bucks lost their two top weapons. Chris Godwin, speedy recovery. Mike Evans, speedy recovery. Bucks versus Falcons.
They about to start real.
I got Atlanta.
Give me the Bucks.
ATL, ho.
Yeah, I said that shit last week, and that shit bit me in my ass. Give me the Bucks. I thought about that shit too when I seen that box score. I'm like, why the fuck would I say? Why did I say that shit?
They've already played, so this is
So I'm gonna
game
let you
2.
have it.
That was one of my good ones.
Let me get Tampa Bay, bro.
Tampa
Oh,
Baker,
Got to split down the middle.
the Baconeers. Yeah, that's the shit. The Baconeers. Give me the Baconeers, man.
AZ versus the Dolphins. Give me Kyler and Marv and them.
Is Maserati healthy?
Yeah.
Shout out to Kyler. Beating them Chargers.
Is it Kyler Murray's job to put gas in this Maserati?
Yes.
Okay.
You understand that?
I like that.
Man? Give me AZ. I like that too.
I like that.
Trademark that shit.
It's a lot of shit we got traded.
Let me get AZ, man. Come on. Hope that's a good pick. Next.
Doing a little auditing. No, I'm sorry. Next.
Colts Texans. Another rematch game.
Give me the Texans.
Give me Houston, baby. Niggas not see nigga. This how you know niggas trying to go undefeated because niggas ain't even batting the eye. Niggas like
Give me the Colts.
give me the Texans. John sees opportunity. I love that for you, John.
Give me nap time, man.
A little revenge.
Gives me a game inch closer to John on a game.
Feel me?
Shout out to you, John. Appreciate that.
Saints versus the Clippers.
Give me the Clippers.
Is this a nominee?
No.
No.
Give me the Clippers. The Saints are injury riddled right now.
Anyone listen? Go Marshall.
No, not this week. Man. Get your brown paper bag ready. Give me the Chargers.
Let me get the Clippers, man. I don't like picking them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the
Thought you fuck with the chin. Sunshine and the boys.
Shit can game of the week is coming later.
Alright, say that.
He went to Michigan and he played for Chicago.
You all got the Chargers?
Yeah.
Everybody on the Chargers.
Niggas tighten they belt, man. Fuck all that opportunity shit.
It should be a good one. Bears Commanders. Here we go.
Give me Chicago.
This is the game everybody been waiting for, ain't it?
But Jaden might not play, so.
No.
He'll play in this game. Give me the Commanders. He wanna play. He wanna play in this game.
Yeah, I feel like he want to prove that he better than.
Put that Kevlar on.
Hey, they took
Put that Kevlar on.
They took my Bengals out of a nice little spot for this.
Where that game at?
It's here in
DC.
Or
Shitty ass fucking
Andover.
stadium. Give me the
They
Commanders.
getting a new one.
Commanders. About fucking time they got that shitty ass owner out of there.
They're gonna build where RK used to be. Let me get the Commanders, yo.
Chicago.
Chicago, man.
Let me get Washington.
Wichita, Washington.
Washington.
Damn, Tyreek still hurt. Damn, and Kyler. Take a risk. Yeah, give me the Bears.
The Bears. Another win closer. Let's go. It's 2 wins on John.
Panthers Broncos.
Give me the Broncos.
We're all on Denver.
We down.
Young's back in the saddle.
Oh, cute.
Chase Young.
All on Denver.
Yeah, Bryce Young to start for Panthers versus Broncos after Andy Dalton injured his thumb.
And we're all on the Broncos.
You got Carolina?
No.
Alright. Next. Bo Nix and them boys.
And we're all on the Chiefs.
That's good news.
Chiefs versus Vegas.
Patty Melt, Kelsey Fries, Little Nuggies. They all out of Pacheco sauce. So let me get some Hunt ketchup. Next.
Sunday night, San Fran. This one could decide these seasons for each other. Cowboys versus Niners.
Give me the Niners. Bang, bang, Niner game. Find a way, man. I know it's rough.
And the Cowboys.
I'm gonna take the Cowgirls, man.
I'm going Niners, man. Where the game at?
San Fran.
Yeah, give me Niners. Kansas State.
No IU, no McCaffrey.
Figure that shit out, man.
Debo, he probably still lingering.
Yeah, give me.
Debo was an illness.
Oh, the illness? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
little soup.
You bitch. How you not play against Kansas City? Because you sick. This nigga, get on the field.
I'm rolling with Howe. Got the Niners.
Bang, bang, Niner game, man. Figure it out, man. Good teams find a way.
Monday night, unfortunately, Giants versus Steelers.
Shit.
Give me fucking Squealers, bro.
Give me Pittsburgh,
So
man.
we're all on the Steelers.
Fuck!
B&Q will be happy about that.
Facts.
And ow.
Is that the first time we've ever done that?
Yes.
Sad day.
Missed the fucking Giants, man. But Neighbors is gonna cook Joey Porter 50 ball. Why you text me all this Joey Porter Island shit?
All right, get to our games and
No, Joey been doing his thing though.
in honor of our 5th member, I'm still save his game, but unfortunately, his game is Shit Can Game of the Week.
I guess we're all on the Jets, though, aren't we?
Jets versus the Patriots
Ew.
in New England.
Ew.
Ew,
Yuck.
ew, brother.
Give me the Jets.
Jets,
Give me the ew.
Jets.
Brother, ew.
Give me the Jets, man.
I guess I'll take the
I guess.
If I have to.
Give me the Jets.
So we're all on the Jets. Jets fly high, just though.
The Jets can beat the Patriots now, though, right?
niggas.
I mean, that's one of
finally
the
beat
wins.
them.
They folded last week, bro. Niggas up 15-6.
Like a
They
beach
scored
chair?
point at all.
Did they fold like a beach chair?
No, like a
They folded like one of them chairs you set up for when you having a dinner or something.
picnic.
That easy one. You just you ain't gotta hit no module or nothing.
No. You kick them
No
bitches over and
indicator.
they fall right in place.
Damn.
You kick that bitch over.
Terrible.
All right. Eagles Bengals.
It's gonna be a good one.
This is a good one. This is a good one right here. Now I gotta think. Where the game at?
In Kentucky.
Is it
Yeah.
in the
I
jungle?
was in the forest.
In the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
To the forest.
You can't say that, Mr. Brookport. You gotta put some respect on this.
Mr. Brookport.
Young City getting ready to sue. They still LeBron. They still moving. Give me the Eagles, man.
Philly, Philly. Philly, Philly.
Who you got, High? What you think?
Philly, Philly.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's a tough one, man. When is this game at 1 o'clock or 4?
One.
Damn, I'm gonna have that shit on my phone while I'm watching another game.
This shit's not gonna be on TV.
You know, we streaming this shit, whatever.
Oh, you gotta send me that link.
Yeah, shh. Keep that low. Oh shit,
Hey, comment, hit our line. We get that to you.
man, I gotta go Eagles.
Yes.
I got to.
Yes.
I was really back and forth on it, but I can't, man. We play these niggas. I done already picked the Steelers. That's when the spike kick in just a little bit. Not too much spike this year, just a little bit.
Give me the
Go
bungalows.
Eagles. Nigga going with the little house, man.
You big houses, y'all. Big houses.
You right, nigga. We in a cardboard box right now, nigga.
Bill Seahawks.
What's feel good? What is that?
Seattle.
Let me get Buff.
Oh shit.
Let me get Buff.
Give me the Hawks.
I done ran away from Seattle like the past 3 weeks.
I see opportunity.
You got Seattle?
Give me the Hawks.
No, you got Buff. Give me Seattle. Damn, y'all got Coop now. Give me Bills, man. Let me stop fucking playing. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills, man.
It's 2 seconds away from being.
I know,
That's all
Dom.
you did.
I seen you. I watched it.
No, watch.
I had time.
Look how you put that F in there, boy.
Chubby Buff.
Next.
Browns Ravens.
Every time I do that shit, I regret it though. I go back like, damn, no, I said Seahawks. No, nigga, you switched that shit.
Fuck.
What game is this?
Browns Ravens.
Last game of the week.
Yeah, let me get them birds, bro. I gotta stay in this competition.
Take the Browns.
You think about his wins.
I'm taking the Browns.
Hold on, I like that. Let me.
Fucking. Hey, look. I fuck with y'all, but I gotta get these dubs.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna roll EB. Look, it's gonna be a win in it either way. Give me the Ravens on the pickups. I'm gonna be cheering for the Browns at the game.
Get these.
I'm gonna give me a win.
Look at these heads winning ass niggas up out here.
Wow.
Hey, I said I'm trying to go undefeated this week, Dom. So
This nigga
Hey.
trying to. Let me get the Browns plus 10. And get out of here.
Hey man, if that happen, I'm happy for you, bro.
Dom
And
got
those
the
are the
Browns.
picks for the week.
Dom got the Browns, man.
Alright,
Oh,
so
he held
Let's
it
make
down
sure I got all
for
the
the
games.
Ohio niggas.
yeah, I think you got them all. I'm glad I ain't doing them 2 Monday night games. I mean, that shit's an awful idea.
Yeah, stop.
And then I had the other one on TV.
Right, that's so
Stop
fucking
fucking
stupid.
doing that shit, man.
It's
Please.
so stupid. You're not the NBA. You can't.
If y'all gonna take ABC and ESPN, which I mean I know that's y'all network.
air one on
play
one.
one on ABC and play one on ESPN.
Simple.
Simple.
And everybody's satisfied.
Now I gotta
you
fucking
say?
pay y'all $8.99 a
These
month
niggas
just to
shit
complicated
get the fuck out of here.
All the time, Dom.
Absolutely.
Who the fuck is in charge?
So quickly, stay at the Cavs. NBA season opened up yesterday. The Cavaliers had their first game today.
Belt to
As
ass.
we watched this show today, the Cavs
30
get the
point
dub,
win, baby.
136 to 106 up there.
Belt to ass.
And already people are on Twitter being cynical about the Cavaliers. So F you.
We not entertaining no Cleveland
Right,
cynical shit this year.
you know,
we already
just
aired
move,
that
just
out.
move to the side. Like I said, these fucking Twitter fingers. So looks like the up tempo is in play here. 136 points is good. I mean, I know the season we ain't even do our championship picks, our playoff picks, division picks, none of that stuff yet.
We got time.
Um,
we got time.
But yeah, so just real thoughts on the Cavs real quick before we slide.
Belt to ass.
The Browns are just a disaster right now. Not giving up on my Browns yet. Guards, their season came in. Salute to the guards. It was a good run. Exciting about baseball. I'm looking forward to next year. So, hey, Cavs, it's on y'all, baby. Let's do something special this year, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for the new head coach. I'm excited for us bringing our pieces back and buying into our core. I like that shit. JB installed a defensive pedigree. Kenny gonna bring in more offensive creativity, and
Let me ask this.
go
though.
deep on the Boston Celtics, man. You
Is
know
this-
what time it is.
is
Cavs
this
are
like-
six.
And shout out to my boy Ed.
Is this like championship or bust?
Not year one.
Okay.
With a new coach.
Next year or the year after that.
I can't wait
Next
that long.
year, I give you that. Next year.
This core been together 4 years, 3,
Got
4
the
years.
EB, I'm with you. I'm with
You
you.
got a new coach, man.
New coach.
Here,
He said,
Did Golden State win the chip after Mark Jackson left?
So
I
what?
hate that happened.
They would have. Nah, I can't say that. They weren't supposed to win the first year anyway. Fuck out of here.
I hate that it happened.
Fuck out of
But
here.
they
But-
went. They
but
went,
hold on,
from, they
hold
went
on.
from second round to winning the NBA championship.
but hold on, they won it though. But going into that season, it wasn't championship and bust for that team.
Facts.
They just happened to win it.
Facts.
This core been together for 4 years.
Yeah.
Donnie been here for half of those 4 years. They've acquired the pieces, the Yangs, the Struces to get over the hump.
The who?
The
Look,
Yangs.
bro.
The Yangs, bro.
This is what they did a year ago until
Rook got some
free
time
agency.
today too. Rook
And
got some time.
they went white. They
I like
decided to
the
do
Rook.
white. Wait.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm not mad at you for having that. I like that though. I
That's what
like
I'm saying.
that.
I would EB, man.
Cause I know we can beat Boston. So what's the process? If you know you can beat that team, go beat them and go get that
That's
chip.
what I'm saying.
So I'm not.
I'm with EB.
But I'm with Dom on that. Though.
They've been top 4 in
Maybe
the
not-
conference the
we
last
should-
2 years.
That shouldn't be the expectation, but I'm with EB.
Why not?
Ain't no better time than the present.
It's
Why the
wide
fuck we gotta
open.
wait another year?
Listen, folks.
And you make the move to get this coach to make the magic all work now. Like that was the so-called missing piece.
The missing piece.
To get you over that hump. So
Right.
I ain't,
Listen, folks,
I ain't mad at either side of it.
I understand that Boston won 66 games
Let me
last
throw
year,
it on, John.
and that
Y'all know
they
the motto.
Let me throw it
they
on.
won
man.
the championship. But I'm gonna sit here and continue to say the Boston Celtics ain't no fucking juggernaut.
No.
There
They
is
can
no
be had.
there is no clear winner of the NBA championship this year. And
And
so
Stephen A, I know you was sick last night, my boy. You was
mean,
talking
they-
all that shit about your Knicks,
They the
and they
favorite.
come out opening night and get
Yeah,
their
I know
fucking dicks kicked in.
but they're not a juggernaut.
Hey, Stephen, hey, get well, brother. Get well, brother.
They might not be a juggernaut, but the fact
Orange and
that
blue skies,
they
my
two
ass.
best players coming in the season with chips on their shoulder, it's gonna be tough.
That's cute. We got 4 niggas with the chips on their shoulders.
I hope so. They need to have some chips. They need to have some,
Some
backpacks.
cookies.
No.
They,
Chips,
they need to have some
Dip
shoulder,
cakes,
shoulder
pies.
pads,
Dip.
all type of shit. They need to stay healthy. That's our best chance. We
Right,
stay
right.
healthy.
But when Dom, good point. So when you go 11, when you go 10 deep, ain't nobody playing 40.
I like that. I like that.
Donovan Mitchell, if he averaged 32, 33 minutes a game last year, maybe his knee is healthy going into the playoffs. But he out there banging 40s and 42s a night
You got a point.
because J.B. Bickerstaff don't trust his bench because he ain't developed no goddamn body.
I thought you about to say J.G. Wentworth.
I want my money.
I want my money now. I'm with EB.
Alright.
I want my money and I want it now.
Money now, bro. You talking about?
Hey, put my championship ring on the fucking table.
God damn it.
Shout out.
Hey, Hob. It's been 8 years, dog.
Put my championship on the fucking
Shout
table.
out.
Shout out to
It's
Mike
been
Shout out
Tyson.
Jay-Z Whitworth.
It's been
We
8 years, dog.
We voted now.
It's been 8 years. I need another one.
So yes, I
Want you to taste it at the parade? Want you to taste the champagne, Hob?
nigga.
You want it again?
Okay, maybe not bust, but definitely Eastern Conference, maybe Finals expectations.
You gotta
know what I'm saying?
be.
And don't nobody
Right
see us
there.
coming. We talked about this going into the season. Don't
You
nobody
gotta
see
be
us
right
coming.
there.
Everybody got us counted out.
They see it's coming. Vegas got us a top 5 odds to win the finals, and the win the White Secret.
Okay.
Just real
I don't
quick
disagree.
before
I
we
don't disagree,
slide. And this is what I love. I mean, I know it was a blowout tonight, but
Built to ass.
27
Built
minutes
to
for
ass. That's
Mitchell,
young kids.
27, 26 for Allen, 26 for Mobley. Garland had 22. He had early foul trouble. But 25 for Ev, 14 for Jared
I like it.
with the 7 boards tonight. 21 for Spider, 19 for Garland only had 7 again. Foul trouble. Only got up
12 shots.
12 shots.
How many assists was turnovers?
He had 6 assists. He had
2 turnovers.
2 turns.
Okay.
I'll
So
take it.
2 to 1.
Slow
Decent.
start. I ain't mad at it.
Decent.
Let's keep cooking.
Gotta get better though. Gotta stay out of foul trouble.
Got to.
For sure.
And Toronto
Niang had 11.
off the
My
bench.
thing, I didn't get to see the game. Like, who got him in foul trouble?
Karis LeVert
What was
went
the
ham.
issue?
You know, probably just
Quigley.
that.
Probably.
Yeah, Emmanuel.
Might got caught on the switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Barnes a couple
That
times
makes
on that.
sense.
But yeah, I mean, 136 points out of that. I mean, it looked like you got balance.
Karis LeVert went the fuck off.
You know what I'm saying?
136.
Carrots always go crazy in the beginning of the season, though.
But you
Let's keep
need
it
to
a
keep him.
band.
You need to keep him. He was playing 20, 30 off the bench. He was playing heavy minutes. I mean, so you got to keep guys fresh. I love a coach with a philosophy of gonna keep guys fresh because it's 82 games, and we ain't got to worry about load management because we only averaging 32 minutes a night.
He had 21 off the bench.
And we 25, 26, 23. You feel me? So,
Yeah,
good start.
Yo, nigga Tristan Thompson got 2 points.
You got to get that burn.
Yo, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Yo, nigga.
T-top.
No, it's TT. Ain't it T? I thought it was TT.
Definitely TT. That's his man.
TT.
Ty Jerome went ham 14 off
Let's
the bench.
go, man. He got a new ankle.
And that's
You better have new something. Nigga got hurt and disappeared last
You
year.
got a titanium ankle now. That
Sam
nigga
Merrill
good
with the
money.
7, 2 for 4 from 3.
Couple new
You
socks.
need that. You know what I'm saying?
Merrill chucking him up.
Merrill Lynch getting it in.
Yeah.
So
Niggas got the one-liners
Niggas
tonight,
got him.
boy.
Niggas got him.
Niggas on fire.
hey, I do it all. Podcasts,
What can we do for you?
weddings. I do it all. I ain't gonna do no bar mitzvah.
Graduations,
I do
banquets, whatever,
Bus,
man.
buckets.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
can we do for you?
I do training meetings. I do it all.
Did Imani get any tick? No.
He injured.
He hurt.
Okay,
He got
okay.
a
He
injury.
been throwing all the weights around and shit, you know what
Might
I
as
mean?
well.
Nicked up.
What the Rook do?
The rook, he
7
played
minutes,
7 minutes,
4 points,
4
2
points.
rebounds, and an assist.
I like it.
Everybody that played 8
He like,
tonight.
hey.
I like it.
They went. See, the coach went wide, but boy, and everybody ate. Everyone eats in America.
Shit, Craig got off it.
Everyone eats.
Election coming up, by the
Independence.
way.
So
We'll say that for another
Oh,
day.
I was about to, my other thoughts on was the new, y'all thoughts on the new complex, the Cavs building.
I love
Beautiful.
it.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is Fire.
let's talk about that next week for sure.
Okay.
That bitch fire.
We'll get to
I'm
that.
sorry. I ain't bring it up. But
That's what I said when we started talking about them. I was like, why the fuck I didn't bring that up?
definitely. But anything else before we slide? That's not long.
Real quick, I want to touch on high school football. John got the high school football there. I want to shout out Marquise Davis. He made history this past week against Euclid.
Broke jet record.
Motherfucker had, no disrespect, but term to me. The young man had 465 rushing yards
In 3 quarters.
and 8 touchdowns in 3 quarters of football
Jesus.
on 26 carries.
Jesus.
And I was at the game, bro. I was at the game, and like the game was cool because like a couple of my kids that played for St. Joe's play at Euclid now, the quarterback, the
ridiculous,
receiver, and
bro.
the running back. So I'm watching
Shit.
them. Obviously, I'm enjoying watching Heights,
But
but I'm not really knowing the numbers he's putting up. Like obviously, I can see like damn, this nigga going crazy.
Right.
But once I got home and I seen the stat line, I'm just like,
400
fuck.
yards.
I didn't know he did all that. But that nigga was going crazy, bro.
Definitely.
And to EB's point, as EB famously says, and we gotta put that shit on the shirt, hey Euclid. And sorry, Kylan, a hell of a year, hell of a high school career. Jimmy, Deuce, great job.
Should've
Y'all
said
did what y'all could. But what the
fuck?
fuck was the game plan? You don't gotta watch film to know that Heights is gonna give number 1 the ball 30, 40 times, my nigga. They ran the same play left and been right.
Running through
And
the
then
middle.
they do a little orbit motion to a
nigga not
fucking
getting the
wing
ball.
that they're never gonna throw it to. Like, nigga, if I'm going in motion with the orbit, I'm stopping right in the middle, and I'm coming up to lay my hat on some shit.
I'm not even following you to the other side of the field. I'm blitzing right off the edge because I'm unaccounted for.
A or B
because
gap,
you're not
nigga.
throwing him the ball.
And someone like Keese ain't the most explosive, like, juking, but once that nigga get downhill like a Derrick Henry,
Derrick Henry.
it's over with. So you gotta get that nigga before he gets started.
Right.
But shout out to Heights. Heights plays Shaker
You already know what it is.
tomorrow. Saturday 3:30. I will be there, and I expect Marquise to top or at least rival what he did against Euclid, because those that know,
We know.
oh, Shaker gotta get that issue. That's our rival. So
Them Euclid boys soft as hell, boy.
Boy.
Big soft.
man,
Big soft.
Raider down.
I ran into a few of them in my building, my apartment building. Them boys big soft.
Raider
Big
down.
and then hold on, I can't not shout out my St. Joe's boys. Shout out to St. Joe's. Senior night will be Friday night. Anybody
We got
and all that
Gilmore,
can make it. Yeah, we got Gilmore Academy. They the talk of the town. Number 2 in the Division 3 Region 9. 9-0. Ain't played nobody. They smelling they self. They lying shitty.
99. Division 10.
Talking all they shit. Division 3 Region 9.
Oh, my bad.
Asshole. No, I'm fucking with you. But
That nigga's trash.
St. Joe 6-2, two tough losses, but we in our momentum stage. We getting in that playoff run, so it's gonna be a great game. Gilmore's a good team. I ain't about to blow smoke like they like to blow smoke, but y'all gonna see what happens,
Why y'all
man.
only 6-2?
A game got canceled.
Okay.
Yep. But we're number 10. They're number 2. Ursuline's number 1. So we beat the number 2 team. To me, this is a statement game. We should treat this like a playoff game. Send a message. Whoop this team's ass that everybody think is so great. And this is the film that your next 3 opponents in the playoffs is gonna be watching you beat Gilmore ass. So let's go out and handle our business. I've been fasting for 8 days now. When I break fast, it'll be 10 days after we beat Gilmore. So, I'm trying to do something special with this team, and this is my sacrifice to this situation. So, go St. Joe's, man. Let's handle our business, and that's my state of high school football.
Let's go.
All right. Well,
Let's go.
you've been tuning into the Starting 5 podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube page.
Oh, go Bucks. If we don't put belt to ass in the, like to Nebraska like Indiana did, I'm gonna be real upset.
Let's do
Go ahead.
it.
For sure on that. And don't forget to find us wherever you get your podcast.
Gotta hit the
Apple and
helmet,
Spotify.
y'all. Good luck. Gotta hit the helmet.
We are this 35.
Kings of Ohio, baby.
We go wide.
Just
We're out.
You gotta hold it up.
Kentucky Wildcats.
Peace.
Kings of
You see
Ohio,
the cat.
baby.
They can see the cat. Kentucky
Off
Wildcats.
y'all at.
Kings of Ohio, baby.
We out, y'all.
Hey,
Starting
Cavs
5.
and 6.
You already know, man. Tell your mama about.
Hey, and the famous thing at LT,